Hey, it's the boys. We back. psandbs, episode 27, season 2. Man, shout out to all the listeners. Shout out to all the YouTube viewers. Shout out to all the IG followers. If you haven't already, go show some support and follow the Instagram at psandbspod. Man, today we're going to be discussing the future of console exclusive and some other gaming news, and of course some BS. But before all that, let me see what my guys been up to. Yo, Biggs, what's good?
Yo, it's your boy Biggs. You already know, the most lovable one in the crew. You know, when you hear this voice, start feeling funny, getting butterflies in your stomach, you hear the rest of these boys' voices like, I don't know, let's get it. All right, season 2. All right, so Biggs has been on this week very heavily, gentlemen. Sonic Forces, which I have a couple of quick hot takes on later on, but I've been on Sonic Forces and nothing else. I booted up Warzone for like maybe 2 seconds, not enough to talk about it, so I'm gonna keep it at Sonic Forces.
Yeah. All right, cool. Lex, Statman.
What's up, everybody? Statman here, Lex, a.k.a. the Elite Geek, a.k.a. the Game Whisperer. There you go.
Finally, he used it.
Yeah, no, I'm going to use it.
I'm going to coin that one.
Yeah, it's been coming back. No, you get paid for that.
All right, sweet.
Yeah, I've been on the Division 2 right now. Playing, I dipped my toe into the COD Battle Royale.
Whoa.
I dipped my toe. I just a little dip.
The big
Did
toe
you get past
or
the
the
tutorial?
pinky toe?
The pinky toe.
The pinky toe?
Did you actually play a game or is
That's what I'm
this
saying.
tutorial?
Did you get past the tutorial?
Was that? No, of course I did. I did the 1v1, 2v2. I actually did pretty good. That was good, and that's really it. I kind of been and my game of the week, obviously. I've been heavy into that too, but Division 2 has taken over, guys. I'm not putting it down. RIP Destiny.
I keep getting texts from friends that keep saying, listen to your guy Lex, get on Division 2, leave Destiny alone. I'm getting people that don't even know Lex texting me.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Because they listen to Lex. They find him. They find him to be the guide. Yeah, the game. Yeah,
game
exactly.
Bobby, what's good?
Yo, what's good, people? It's your boy Steels 1682, Resident Fat Boy, the freestyle maestro in the building. In the building. Literally in the building.
Yeah, we in here.
That's right. Y'all can
go.
see. We're in the building.
Yes.
You know, what have I been playing? Destiny 2. That's right. It ain't dead.
I didn't say it was dead.
It ain't dead.
Well, actually, I did. I said RIP Destiny.
Yeah, I played a little Destiny 2 last night. I actually haven't gotten that hard into it. I've been playing more Call of Duty, hitting up that Warzone a bit. I'll touch on that a lot more later. I think it's officially to say that me and my girl that is Call of Duty finally worked things out.
Oh,
that's great.
We worked things out. I think marriage counseling for us worked. Cause
congratulations, man.
You don't know what went through my head when you said me and my girl officially. I'm sitting here like, is he about to put this on the pod?
Whoa. We're not saying nothing.
Whoa, that's something else.
We love our girl. What are you talking about?
He said me and my girl officially.
Okay, I'm done.
That's something else.
Bobby, you good?
But I played a little hockey too. You know, a little NHL 20, and I think that's about it.
All right. And you know me, the almighty Trav. Trav play too much. We here, man.
Is that your tag? That's your new thing?
Yeah, that's a new tag.
That can't exist.
That's going to
Get
be the
money
PSN.
in game.
Get money in game,
That
man.
can't exist. Play too much.
Trav play too much, man.
She played not enough.
Oh my god! Oh my!
Hey,
oh my god!
When I say
crazy.
play too much, I don't mean just on the console, man. I play all around. Man.
All right, there you go.
Here we go, man.
Fair enough.
But I've been a little light on the games. Been prepping for. By the time this comes out, the cat will be out of the bag. But surprise party for my pops. Other than that, I've been playing a little Warzone, that battle royale.
Damn, everybody's playing that.
I'm telling you, it's different than Blackout for sure.
Way different.
And I think I'll touch on it when Bobby touches on a little pause a little later.
We'll touch it together.
Yeah, both touching it. I might actually put a pinky on it. I might put a pinky on it.
And he already got a big toe.
Oh,
little toe.
Oh, little toe. That's right.
All right, man. With that being said, man, Stick around for the end of the episode for. Are we gonna say it?
Yeah, the giveaway winners.
The giveaway winners, man.
We're announcing 3. The results are in. Y'all names
all
have been
3
picked.
of them.
Yeah, so don't try to fast forward this video.
Come on,
Don't
bro.
cap.
Come on. You know I gotta give that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that at all. If you go all the way to the end just to see your name, man, I swear we ain't sending that code. Man.
Right.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely listen through to the end. We got 3 already picked, and you could be one of them. So we'll announce that after Sprockets.
Yes, sir.
So what do we get into, gentlemen?
No, we got to go to Lex, man.
Oh yeah.
You got something for us?
Game of the week, folks.
Yeah.
We are back.
Is this what I'm looking? Is it what I'm looking at right now?
No, it is not.
Okay, I was about to say.
No,
that's
that's
very questionable.
It's different over there?
That's very
On
questionable.
the
over there.
psandbspod
I'll
laptop?
put this down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's official. So our game of the week, this is one that came out in 2016. It's called Enter the Gungeon, developed by Devolver Digital. If you guys have been following this podcast, you guys know I have a thing for Devolver. Love those guys. They
They canceled E3 before E3 canceled.
Yeah, they came out
Say
first.
no more.
Yeah. So yeah, Enter the Gungeon, man. This is like a roguelike bullet hell. That's what they kind of call it.
Sound
A
like
bullet
a
hell
platformer.
shooter.
Is it a platformer?
No, it's like one of those top-down directional shooters.
Oh, okay.
I love those.
Like Dead Nation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But this one has a ton of characters, a ton of guns. Basically, you're trying to find this magical, mystical gun. You're running around the bunch of dungeons. Enter the Gungeon. The guns are fantastic. The boss fights are great. It ramps up the difficulty a lot. The beginning's kind of like, the tutorial as usual, but it's a very interesting game. It's also co-op.
Ooh, okay. 2
it's
or
on-
4?
I think it's 2.
Okay,
2
that
right
works.
now. And it's out on all platforms, even Switch.
Oh Lord.
And we all know when it comes to Switch, I have to defer.
What does your cousin Big say?
So
all the
my
time?
cousin
let me,
Biggs.
y'all listeners, y'all viewers, y'all. Oh, actually, let me.
Yeah,
let me
talk
look
to
at y'all
them.
for a second.
Talk to them.
Talk to them over there. Talk to them.
What does your cousin Biggs always tell you guys about the Switch, man? Can the burning question when it comes to Switch and games that are ported and games that are released on the Switch, the burning question is, can the Nintendo Switch handle this title? Or is it going to turn into a volcanic eruption in your fucking hand? So that's the burning question, and I'm going to throw it to you. Do you think that the Switch will handle this game?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. This is one of those games that
Shout out Bloodstain, man.
So that means
Yeah,
it'll
shout out
probably come on my
Bloodstone.
phone then.
Ooh.
If it could go on the Switch, that means they can release it on my phone.
I think the phone has a
Sheesh.
better capacity of playing that game than the Switch does.
Wow.
Sheesh.
I love the Switch. Don't
I'm
get
not-
me wrong, but
Dude, I saw the new Galaxy phone running PlayStation 2 games.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. No, they do. The emulators they're actually pretty good.
Next
Shout out to
level.
them, man. Those boys work hard.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
All right, man.
That's my game of the week. Enter the Gungeon. Check it out.
Yes, sir.
I'm actually very curious about that one.
And no, we don't have any promo codes, so stop hitting us up. This ain't no ad.
Damn. Wow, heard that.
But, last time you guys saw us on YouTube, you only saw 3 guys. Even when you heard us on our last podcast, you only heard 3 guys.
yeah.
We've been
Yeah.
missing somebody.
Somebody
Who
took
was
a
missing?
trip.
Who was missing?
Bobby,
Oh, that's
man.
right. I wasn't here.
Where were
Speak
you,
on
sir?
it, Bobby.
I was in the Big Easy out there, Bourbon Street, drinking them hand grenades,
Hola.
getting litty like a titty. You know how
Hola.
it is.
Whoa, edit point.
Whoa.
Hola, Liddy like a T. No, on the last episode I said that he was shaking his titties for the beads,
Yeah, he
but
said I was.
it could have went either way.
About
Either
that.
way, you're
it
right.
could have been
Right,
shaking
right,
titties
right.
and you throwing beads, or you shaking titties, they throw bead. It could have been either way.
Nah,
That's why.
we
I'm not
took
trying
a
to get
little.
canceled on the first
We took a
episode,
little
guys.
vacation. We took a little vacation and went out to New Orleans. One of my wife's favorite spots. Went out there with a couple friends from my Subaru group and had a little road trip. We drove and ate some great food. Drank a lot of drinks. I mean, we drank
Good
a lot.
memories, right?
Those grenades,
Oh, yeah.
man. I seen like
Those hand
7 of
grenades.
Cafe
them.
Dumont. Cafe Dumont.
Cafe Dumont.
That's where y'all went?
I'm
That's
not
where you
gonna
went?
lie.
I know about Cafe Dumont.
I got y'all shit, but I forgot it.
It's all
I
good.
was gonna give it to everyone here
Oh
today.
shit! Oh
So
Damn.
we'll have to wait till next week for that one.
All right,
But
cool.
Awesome.
But I do have your stuff that you guys asked for.
dope.
Oh.
Now-
What did I ask for? I didn't ask for anything.
I know you didn't.
I heard for
Oh.
some
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
So you
about
got
it.
me something I don't know I need?
Don't worry about it yet.
okay.
Y'all figure it out. But no, we had a blast. We took a little swamp tour and just walked around. We got to show a couple people went with us never went, so we got to show them the lay of the land. The things that are the reason why we love it and stuff like that. And, they found things that reason why they love it now. And we're already making plans for next year.
Okay.
Wow,
That's right.
that's dope.
March, here we come. Got to go across.
That's gonna be the yearly
Next
spot
year,
for
you
y'all.
going on a ghost tour.
That's like my 6th time going. Oh, I've done a dozen of those already.
Oh, okay.
I'm ready for the lock me in this house with no lights on.
Oh, no, I'm good.
So I can have my digital night vision camera. That's the type of shit I'm on now.
You on the Outlast shit?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you on that alone.
Those walking
unless
tours.
your wife is a rider like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
she
okay,
down with that stuff
there you
too.
Go. All right, you got
But,
it.
and my
You
girl
set.
too. My wife and my girl, they're both down with
And your
that.
shorty.
With her
Yeah.
smoke?
Wife,
Yeah.
girl, shorty.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
got you.
yeah.
Remember, he got the 3-piece meal.
No.
No.
All right.
Yeah. And
All right, so, but I'm back.
all right.
I'm back from the NOLA.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back,
Now
man.
we're here together, full force, ready to push this forward.
Yes, sir.
No, just,
Whoa, whoa.
What are you doing? What was that?
thought we were going to
Gotta-
power up
gotta
like
switch it up.
Megazord. I thought we
Switch
were gonna,
that up.
Hey, Lex, can we switch seats?
he did that alone.
You're gonna switch.
we're all gonna do it.
over right now. Yeah.
hey, but
Oh Lord.
all right. So where we going to go next with this, man? A lot happened this week.
You looking at me? You're
Well-
looking at me like I'm supposed to go next
No, I'm just.
because I could. Because I have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, this is BS.
far
You
as-
no,
we
you
got a lot of
look like
stories.
you want to go next.
Yeah, he's been. Every time I see him, he keeps talking about it. So
But here's a question: is it gonna be Sonic first or Call of Duty? Because those are the two big
No,
ones
no,
right
no.
now.
Y'all could. I'll do Sonic
He's
first.
doing
And
All
then,
right, go ahead.
Yeah.
That's all
Notice-
you.
Because I
Go
only
ahead.
touch Call of Duty.
You look like you're ready to explode. So
Yeah.
go ahead.
oh,
because I've been holding it in. I haven't been able to say anything, like whether I liked it or
Right.
you don't even know if I liked it or not.
like what
waiting.
people don't understand is like we can't even have conversations with each other because of the podcast.
Yes.
Right.
We're just, yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
So we, like, look at each other and we're like-
chats. If they look at our chats, it'll start off and then we'll be like, "Shut up, just shut
Yeah.
up,
Yeah,
Stop
just
talking.
shut up. Save it for the
Stop talking."
pod.
We see each other and we're like,
Yeah.
save it for the pod.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Save
can't
the
even
pod.
say anything on Twitter. I can't say anything anywhere because I got to save it for the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I did
Biggs.
it. I did it. I played Sonic Forces. Sonic Forces was one of the free games of March for PlayStation Plus users,
Hey.
along with Shadow of the Colossus. But we're not going to bring that up until you give your little hot take on
Get
it.
that sound
Yeah,
ready.
yeah.
Whoa.
Wow.
Blasphemy.
They remade that,
So
right?
Yes.
yeah. All right. So
They wasted their time.
Sonic Forces, a game that was pretty poorly reviewed when it launched.
Come on.
And I actually want to say after completing it, its 6 hour or so campaign, I like it.
I knew it.
I like
What?
it.
I knew it. See, and I said in the podcast, so that's a solid games
Yeah.
on, and you guys were like, yeah, we don't know about that. I'm like, play it. Did you play it?
No, I did not play. I downloaded it, but
Okay, play it.
I played it.
I like it. There's some big
I
drop.
did
There's some
play
big
it.
Of course.
faults.
Of
There's
course.
some big cons. Of
course.
There's also some big pros. Like, okay, one of the things that I agreed with the reviews is that the level design is very inconsistent. And by that, I mean you have certain levels. You know how Sonic levels are supposed to be like mostly cinematic, so you could really just be pushing up and he's doing like the flips
everything,
and
right?
all that stuff.
Yeah.
So like, there's some episodes that there's some levels that play like that, and
Right.
it looks fire. It's like, oh, okay, it looks like
He-
you're doing some shit when
Right,
you're
he's
really
nuts.
not.
Yeah.
Right.
And then there's some levels that like you tilt up a little bit and he just flies off the map and you got to restart. You know, like there's a
Oh,
lot
there's
of
like a-
there's like janky levels. Like
The
sometimes
difficulty just goes.
sometimes he'll go off track. Like it's something with the game.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
like sometimes he'll go like off track or jump.
So it's
a
not
certain
polished
way.
too much. All right, got
So it's
you.
like inconsistency with the levels. But one of the things I really liked about the levels, was you meet the first generation Sonic in the game,
Mm-hmm.
and the way you play as him in his levels
Whoa.
is classic. It's the classic side style,
Right.
which I enjoyed those levels the most.
Yep.
I mean,
Right.
they weren't the most appealing as far as looks and effects and stuff, but
Right.
it definitely played the smoothest. Like just jumping instead of like doing the little homing shit, double tapping X.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
like
yeah.
kind of just jump on top of them, make sure you time it right,
It
land
felt-
on them.
it felt normal.
Right. It felt normal. It felt like I actually had to have skill to beat the level. So I liked that part of it. But as far as the story went, the story was pretty solid. The one of the things I enjoyed most, but it was also kind of wasted potential, was the custom character. You get to create your own
What?
custom character.
You get to create your own Sonic.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Like mine was a wolf.
Mine was a bird.
Dude,
I
this
made a
game
wolf.
came out and just like disappeared. Like people just.
Yeah, my
tanked
character
it
was a
and-
bird, man. Shout out Sonic Riders. But
See,
I made a bird.
That's why I gotta.
They have like
talk
a
to Lex
bear,
more,
a
man.
cat,
Bear,
a wolf,
cat, a wolf.
hedgehog.
Hedgehog.
And bird.
Dog.
The only thing that I feel like it was wasted potential on is usually with games that let you create a character, they usually implement some kind of multiplayer aspect of some sort, and there was nothing there. The only thing that was there, the only thing that was there
that's
is
a Sonic thing.
There's certain missions that other online players, like avatars, let's say their avatar is lost and you got to rescue them. You do that mission and you rescue that avatar, but it's not real time, of course. So it's not like a real multiplayer experience. So I feel like that was kind of wasted potential for the created character. But other than that, that was dope. You guys, you team up with Sonic and do like super speed shit and this and
they
that.
They might have had great ideas, but probably just didn't have time to.
Yeah, it was definitely experimental type game.
Right.
Because when you tell me stuff like that, like creative suites and you can save this guy, then people's ambitions are usually set to the sky.
Yeah.
And then when they get into the develop mode, then they're like, damn, we only got 3 months. We might not be able to put that in there.
My biggest takeaway, though, from Sonic Forces, and it's probably one of the biggest things for me when I play a video game in general, no matter what the genre is, soundtrack, music.
Yeah.
And that soundtrack is phenomenal.
What?
It has a great soundtrack.
Yeah, that's a general consensus that it's a good soundtrack.
It has a great soundtrack. When you and Sonic do like the super dash or whatever, it's just a spectacle. It's just a spectacle, and they play this like corny, cheesy rock band type of "gotta go fast" type of song.
Saturday morning cartoon,
dope. And it's usually
like
right at the end.
Dance Revolution on Expert.
Yeah, it's usually right at the end. So you just like keep tapping square, and then they're like, "Oh, super speed, boom!" And then they're running, and you hear the music, and then you just like finish like that.
You do crazy parkour shit with all the loops and the barrel rolls and the loop-de-loops.
And by the time the credits rolled on the game, they had like this beautiful slow woman singing. Like I never heard this in a Sonic game, and I'm like, the credits are rolling, and she's like, I'm like,
they had a shanty.
I'm like, shit. Yes. I'm like, yes.
Wow.
Yes. So it left me off on a good note. Like when I listen to certain songs while the credits roll, it gives me a good feeling. Shout out Persona 5 because that was one of the best end credit songs that I've experienced. But my whole thing with Sonic Forces is definitely at inconsistent levels. I can see the reviewers' points when it comes to its cons. But me, I enjoyed the game.
What was the general, I guess, reviews it was getting?
It was around 6.5.
Yeah, it was
out of 10.
Slight above mixed.
Okay.
It was like 6.5, 6.9s. Barely got 7s.
See, with those reviews, man. See, that's why y'all keep talking about the real 2K, man. Y'all got to
listen.
Get that proven to suck.
The game's on PS Plus right now. Add it to your library and give it a shot.
It's worth it. I put about an hour into it, and I enjoyed what I played. Okay. I definitely the nostalgic of getting the classic Sonic. I'm like, I know what to do with him because when you start off with like the more modern Sonic, and his moves are a little different. And all I want to do is hold down and tap square and spin up and take off. But you can't do that. Right. They got different powers. And then when I create your own dude, I was like, you
got a weapon. Yeah, he has a weapon.
You start off with like the Gatling gun or something like that. I did get to the first classic Sonic section. I think I played like 7 levels, 6 or 7 levels, maybe 8.
They got a total of 30 stages.
Okay. So, but I mean, what I played, I enjoyed. What you said with the whole super speed, it's just, it does some nut shit right away. It goes crazy. 0 to 1,000,000 real quick.
I enjoyed it. I'd give it the benefit of the doubt because of the way it made me feel by the end, and I'll give it like a 7.3. I'll give it 7.3, 7.5.
Right. Worth playing.
It's definitely worth. It's definitely worth. Now on the other hand, that other game, Shadow of Colossus, is not even worth the space on my external hard drive.
Wow.
Okay. What about I downloaded it.
Okay.
Okay. I hit start.
Okay.
I watched this chick ride this horse for 15 minutes.
Oh shit.
15 minutes of
you told me to get the sound ready.
Yeah, there you go. 15 minutes of her just like she's going on the mountain, and then she's going through the flatland, and then she's going over here, and then she's going over there, and I'm just sitting there with a controller, and Biggs was there the day, and I'm like, am I ever gonna get to play this game? He's just laughing. He's just laughing.
Yeah, because did
you play? I guess you didn't play the original.
No.
What did that come out on? PlayStation 2?
PlayStation 2, yeah.
So
and I remember they've been gassing.
Actually, no, was it 3? I think it was 3.
Like this game was like gassed at E3.
Yeah,
they was gassing this remake.
It's one of those games you play like to appreciate the art of it, not like the gameplay. You appreciate the
that's where
art.
it's at,
Lex
baby.
would like this game.
After
Lex loves this game.
you know how
Games
sometimes
and art
people
are
say-
synonymous.
You know how some people say, "Oh, it takes like 10 minutes, but it's only like 2 or 3." They over exaggerate. No, I kid you not. 15 solid minutes of just watching her on this horse holding a body.
Spoiler alert.
She goes into this. She goes into this room or whatever, lays the body down. Okay, I'm like, all right. The cinematic was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, am I finally gonna get to move this girl? Am I finally gonna get to play this game? Yes. Finally, at that moment, I was able to look around, and it said, "Hold your sword up to show the light."
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So I did this, and nothing happened.
All right.
And
Chris, you think the main character's a girl?
that's what it looks like?
No, it's a guy.
Oh.
Well,
Whoa.
Edit point.
Whoa. I was
looks like
saying
a chick.
girl, and I'm like,
It looked
I
like
didn't
a
play
chick.
the remake. I played the original.
well, maybe they remade
So
it
I'm like,
into a
maybe
chick.
they remade it. No, it looks the same. It looks the same.
Anyway, I went, "Hey, Biggs, yeah, I'm already deleting it." He's like, "Wow."
Yeah, he did. Yeah. It lasted about, when he said it took about
sword,
15 minutes,
right.
that's how long it lasted on his
Yeah.
system, because
Right.
that thing got
it's-
deleted right away.
I'm done talking about it.
Like, I've never
What's
seen
next?
a
And that's
life
a
cycle of a
PlayStation
game.
exclusive too, right?
Yes, Japan Studios.
Not worth the time.
Wow, man, it's exclusive, man.
Yikes.
I mean, you can't win them all.
Get that B simulator instead.
Oh my gosh! Shout out Beat
Autobahn,
Simulator.
baby.
Autobahn. No,
Autobahn.
get Autobahn out of here, man. I can't do
All right.
that.
So is it time? Here we go again.
I actually don't have this on there. I don't have.
Oh,
it
you
on
don't
this
have
board
that?
yet. Nope.
Oh,
It's work in progress.
yeah. Hey, we're
That's
getting
all
up there.
right.
We're getting
That's
up there.
all right.
Oh shit!
Bear-
No, I
bear
can do it
with us.
myself. I can do it myself. Oh shit! Here we go again.
All right.
There we go.
Time to talk about this Call of Duty,
Yep.
this Warzone.
Yeah, man, this thing leaked and then came out.
It's
Same, like damn near same
It's
day.
amazing.
Day later.
It's this thing. I purposely didn't want to play it at first because
Yeah,
I
I
was
remember.
afraid that I was going to like it.
Wow.
Part of me was like, I don't know if I want to give it a shot. But then finally I gave it a shot, and the more I play it, the more I want to play it. Wow. Last night I played with a couple of cousins, my uncle, stuff like that. We got third place, second place back to back. Almost got back to back dubs. This game's it's a different animal compared to Fortnite and Apex. However, you can definitely see bits and pieces, but very little bits and pieces of all kinds of battle royales come into one. But they inputted a lot of stuff to make it their own.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm talking about the gulag
Yeah, they made it fun.
from the gulag to being able to respawn your character.
That gulag shit is crazy.
Yeah.
I actually died one time, and like I know you go there, but I thought I was in there off rip with like my fist. I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
I gotta find my way out. Like it's a prison.
Yeah. Verse 2, I'm like, it said get ready to fight.
Yeah,
And I'm
to
like,
fight.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
beat the shit out of this
Before you
first
guys-
guy.
Some people probably don't even know what you guys are talking about. What are you guys actually?
I
what is
know.
this?
I was kind of getting there. So I was just kind of saying everything that was new, and then I was gonna just to go. There's
Right.
contracts. There's money involved. You can revive your player for money. So basically, like every other battle royale, this one only has 3 people, which has some people kind of little upset. But there's rumors that they're gonna have it up to 5 because they're gonna bump it up to 200 people for the battle royale,
5
and you're gonna have a
people,
team
though?
of 5. Yeah.
That's a little nuts.
It might be,
But then
that's also
What is it
ideal
now?
It's
for-
How
almost
many
like
is
a
it now?
raid.
3?
It's almost like a raid.
But then they're gonna do duos. You can choose not fill. You could go in solo by yourself, which is something that I love. Because if I'm by myself, I just want to go in and just do stuff.
Yeah.
The killing feels very clean,
yes,
very
Other than
very
Blackout.
clean. If I see you and I'm shooting you, I'm gonna put you down.
Yes.
You know there is no.
Yeah, I felt
Ding,
good.
ding, ding,
I
ding,
felt
ding,
good.
ding,
Yeah,
ding,
yeah.
ding, ding.
There is no. I mean, if you aim high, you're gonna kill him. You know.
So hit detection is okay. Hit
The
markers
hit
aren't
detection
crazy.
right now is, I would say, phenomenal.
Okay.
Compared, a lot of people complain about the multiplayer, and I can only play hardcore, or I can only do this, or I can only do that. If they had the hit detection that is in Battle Royale in the multiplayer, nobody will complain because
okay.
it's
I wonder why don't
if you
they
if
do
you,
that?
if you
then?
hit someone, they're probably gonna go down. Especially, I don't think I've seen yet, at least, someone get turned on and like 2-shotted. That doesn't
right,
exist.
right.
You have armor plates. That's how you kind of your health automatically comes back. So just like in Call of Duty,
Yeah.
a certain amount of seconds after you're not getting hit, your health will come back. But then armor plates, you can hold up to 5, and you can put 3 in at a time. That's your armor, but that's good because it's even keel for everybody. It's not like, oh, I got blue armor, but you got gold or purple armor or this. Right. No, everyone could only have 3 plates on at one time, and once the armor's broke, and then you have to put in more plates.
Right.
Got you.
The money situation. Supply boxes. There's a lot in this, yo. Yeah. The supply boxes usually spit out some cash. Killing people spits out cash. There's no stupid bag you got to go into and cycle anymore. It's like Fortnite. When you kill them, all their shit just drops right there. And you go over and automatically collect
one. Right. That way.
Yeah, where you have to open up their thing and scroll through nothing. No. Any kind of ammo or whatever automatically comes to you. There's also kill streaks. They have shopping carts where you could go and you can buy a UAV, which I'm telling you right now, UAV is huge. The heartbeat sensor is huge. Anything that could let you see where people are at. And you know what I found out yesterday? If all 3 of you, because my cousin, the one that was a professional gamer for a while, if each 3 of y'all, like, so if it's us 3 playing, we buy UAV. If we hit it at the exact same time, it becomes an advanced UAV. We can see every single person on the map and the direction.
Okay. No, that makes sense. That they're moving. That does make sense. Because when you have multiple UAVs in the multiplayer, sometimes it makes the signal stronger as well.
Wow. So like last night, he's like, I'm 1,000 short. And he's like, here, I got you. You can share money. You share everything. It's very team-based, and that's what I like about it.
I want to play it right now.
The couple of runs we ran on last night was like, yo, you need this here. And you spit it out. Yo, I need to buy UAV, or I need to buy a self-revive kit. You can buy a self-revive kit. It's
so
crazy.
If you go down, you revive yourself?
Yeah. Nice. As long as you don't go what we call down. So like if you go crawling down and then crawling,
croak,
you revive yourself, get back up in the game. The one game that we went second place, this is funny. The game that we got second place yesterday, both my uncle and my buddy went down almost quickly, like immediately. Went to the gulag, which I'm about to explain in a second. Won their match, got back into the game.
Right.
And then I was alive all the way into almost there's like a spot where it's considered end game where you can't do the gulag anymore. And if you died, you died.
Right.
But you can still revive your player for $4,500. So then it's not only collect shit, find better guns and ammo, look out for players. It's now I need money to get my player back. Yeah. You know, so it adds another element, aspect,
right.
And you can do that by just fighting it, or there's also contracts. You can get contracts to open up supply bins, secure locations, or even hunt people.
Yeah, that's the one.
And I got a little clip on that, which we're gonna show a little bit. Me and I'll give it to you. Me and the Almighty over here played the other night, and I got a little clip of me being hunted.
I was a supportive.
Okay,
I was just support.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, you get to see him in there, but it's my video, so you'll see what I'm doing.
Okay. Yeah,
but I'm being hunted.
I just want to see if he did something because you called him Almighty like he did something.
No, I support.
You'll see how quickly it goes back and forth. Yeah. But so real quick, that game, both players went down, went to the gulag, came back. I went down 3/4 of the match through. They had enough money to revive me, came back, and we almost won the damn thing still.
Wow.
So, and real quick, the gulag, when you die, up to a certain point in the match, it gets shut down. You can't do it anymore. Up to a certain point, you get what's called prisoner of war, I guess. Like you get captured, and then you get brought into the prison, and then you wait for a 1v1 gunfight. That's actual game mode that you can play in the multiplayer, and you fight 1-on-1. Usually it's a pistol, sometimes it's a shotgun. If you win, you get back into the game that you just died in.
Yeah,
and you keep going.
It was crazy,
but you only get one chance. That's only one chance. So if you get back in, you die, you dead.
And they give you like random
unless they revive you. You can always be revived,
right?
As long as there's a spot.
They fucked up in the gulag, bro. Yeah. They fucked up in the gulag, giving me the my match. I got the.
They gave you the mag. They gave you the eagle.
The
deagle.
Yo, you know how I move with that gun. That is. KO, automatic KO. So I met him in the middle. He went in the middle like he was
waiting for you.
Yeah, I said boom, one shot, he's out there.
For some reason, I've noticed majority of the gulags. I would say I'm probably about 15 and like 5 in the gulag right now. For some reason, they always go to your right. So I always go left, and there's usually a wall, and I kind of sit there because you can kind of see where they're coming from, or at least here, and then you play off of that. Yeah. Well, there was one time where I didn't hear or see nothing, so I peeked. He's just hitting in the corner directly from where I'm at, and I peeked and I saw him. He shoots, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to throw a grenade over there because your mindset, you just think you have a grenade.
Right.
I threw it, and I go, whoop. I'm like, oh, shit, that's a C4 pack. As it's flying in the air. I know how to use it, though. But I waited 2 seconds, double tap square, bing, killed him.
And you didn't kill yourself?
Nah.
Okay, good.
Nah, because I threw it like it was a grenade.
I wonder what happens with that if you kill him and yourself.
Like it's like a double kill.
Oh, they'll probably just go to overtime or something. I don't know how that works. But it was crazy. I'm like, I'm gonna throw this grenade. Oh shit, that's a C4 pack. Shit. Whoops. Double tap square, got him anyway.
I like one thing that y'all haven't mentioned that I like about Warzone is ping. One of my favorite things about Apex is ping everything.
You can ping everything in the
ammo,
game.
clip, armor, an enemy, an area.
Even better than that. Even better than that. When you're in a ship flying, you can see the name of every location.
Oh, yeah, before you drop down.
Before you even drop down. So if you go and you're like, I got to get kills in the stadium, you don't have to bring up the map.
Right, so that's like Fortnite, aspect of Fortnite, because you do that too in Fortnite. You can see from the map.
You can see the names floating over the areas?
When you're in the plane.
Not like pulling up the map.
No. You don't have to pull up the map.
In the game.
As you're in the plane just flying over the location, you'll see the names kind of fade in.
Okay.
You just see them fade in and fade out. That's cool. So you know where you want to go. You don't even have to bring up the map. You can just go. You bring up the map to see like where the gas is going to go.
Right.
But you see the locations without the map. And I really like that because sometimes when you bring up the map, you see it from this way. But the plane's coming like this. So then you don't know when you come out the screen if you're supposed to go right or left. You know, it's a little more difficult. This way, it's like, we need to go to the farmland. Right. Oh, there it is. Farmland is there because I can see the name.
Okay,
right. You know, and you just jump out and go.
We're passing it.
Yeah. Too late. Now let's go to the lake house or whatever is over there. I still don't know all the locations.
I'm curious. I'm curious about this clip. I'm curious about this clip.
All right, so we have a clip here. Me and Trav played the other night, and this is Warzone. So real quick before you hit play, let me get into this
backstory.
We dropped into lumber, and it was a little bit of a late drop, but not really.
You're gonna full screen it?
But a lot of people dropped there. I literally landed. We both landed.
Right.
No weapons.
Yeah, it was
running around with a pistol. Oh, real quick, that's another thing. Everyone starts with a pistol.
Yeah,
when you land.
Yeah,
I love that.
So you don't have to be like, I didn't find a gun. Right, you know. Right. So I landed with a pistol, trying to search for stuff. In a matter of seconds, I'm already being hunted. So we go into this house.
As you can see in the left.
we go into this house. Yeah, see? I'm being hunted. I got to be protected. So go ahead and hit play. So we go into this house, and I'm like, I can't find nothing. Finally, I find a shotgun right here. Boom. And Trav's looking for stuff. I'm looking for stuff. I found an M13 right there. Boom. So now I'm set. All right. So we're still looking around. And as you see, my threat detect went up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Right. It turned from yellow to orange now.
To orange. And then when they're on you, it's going to be red. Oh, see?
On you.
So now I'm like, oh, shit.
They in the building.
So they're pretty damn close to the building. So I'm like, all right, let's go to the third floor. All right, well, I jumped down because I saw the box. I'm kind of ballsy, I guess. The threat level went away. Now, on their side, they see this big yellow light, and as you get closer to the middle, it shrinks to them. So that's how they know they're getting close to you.
Right.
So here I say, hey, Trav, let's go to the third floor.
What's Trav doing, man?
I don't know.
I'm looting, man.
He's still looting.
Shooter, man. I'm looting. But then this is where it gets a little crazy.
And then this is where it gets crazy. I'm like, I hear him.
Yeah.
Right there.
Right there. I go down.
So I'm like, okay, he coming upstairs.
And then I'm like, all right, Trav. I said I heard him. So Trav knocked them both down.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, knocked them on there.
So he knocked them. So now he picking me up. Now, just before this happened, I go, they're in the house. He's like, how do you know? I'm like, you didn't hear them open the door?
Finish him.
So I finished him. There's the next one. I'm like, oh, shit, I ran out of bullets. Bomb.
Damn.
Quick switch.
And I got put down.
Quick switch. Now he got put down.
Because they cut me on the reload.
That was actually good. That shotgun's good like that? One hitter?
Well, he was already hurt.
Yeah.
So now we're trying to reset because I still have time. I'm still being hunted for a minute.
Threat level is at
So
max.
they're still coming.
Gotcha.
And I hear them walking in the house.
Yep. And this
see, now I'm putting more shields on.
Yeah, this game is just so streamlined and so easy to pick up.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like this, if you're a Battle Royale fan or not even a Battle Royale fan, this has to be in your library.
Yeah, I knew they were coming from this way. So I'm just kind of like, you know what? I got to wait another 43 seconds. Let's just let's just wait this out.
Right.
Let's just wait it out, or let's just camp.
Well,
No,
in Battle Royale, it's not camp.
Everyone on the map knows where I'm at right now.
Right. In Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so it's
true.
like I ain't trying to run down Broad
Right,
Street,
right.
you know, with this sign
Right.
on
So
my
then
head.
I see somebody. I see somebody. He runs
Yeah, I
from
saw
door to
somebody
door.
down there.
No, where I'm at.
This is where I messed up.
There's somebody down
I don't know why. You see how I
Yes.
just walked through? I was expecting that to like stop me from
Yeah,
walking.
somebody
Right.
was down there.
I was expecting
Right.
for that to stop me from walking.
Damn,
So
he
you
didn't
finally-
let
And
up
then I
on
put
you.
him down. Look, it just got real crazy after that.
Nope, here's the gulag. See? So now you can see.
Yeah. That's
So
a
you
quick
go in
little
here
clip.
and you get captured.
And there's like a little timer.
You just fuck around, fight.
You're just waiting
You
for your
got two.
time.
See in the top left, you see how many rounds you have until. It's just a like.
It's
It's just fun.
It's just fun. You don't lose health. You don't lose health. It's just fun. You're just beating the crap out
But
of
what
it.
also is cool is that you actually can see people fighting it out in the
Yeah,
middle.
they're
so
actually
there's
fighting down
there's
there.
actually times where Bobby is up and I'm down and I'm like, Bobby, where is he?
Yeah,
and
and I'll be
Bobby
like,
can
oh, he's
tell
coming from
me
the right. Yeah.
where he's
That's
at.
crazy.
Because we'll be in the same
That is
gulag.
crazy.
We'll
So
be in the
you
same
actually,
gulag.
if two of your team members is down there at the same time, you actually have an advantage
Yeah.
because who's ever upstairs can literally call the
And
shots.
I'm pretty sure, I haven't tested this yet, we have rocks that you can throw.
Oh,
And I think you can hit them and help your teammate.
Just threw one.
But I didn't hit them. See, now I'm in the gulag. We got. I don't remember if I win this one or
57.
not. I don't think I win this one. I
Better
think
win. You
Yeah,
better
I
fucking.
I
win.
think I called it a night after this one.
Yeah,
So I think I was out.
yeah. Because then he came to the right. Yeah, he hit me from the right. Yeah.
All right.
Oh my god, yeah.
All right,
Get
but
this,
that was
get this out of
Warzone,
here,
man.
Get
He
it out
lost
there.
the gulag. Get this out of here.
That's
man.
one of my only 5 losses, man.
It was like, yeah, it was. We were calling it a night at that
Yeah,
time. man.
yeah.
You know?
But as you can see, the game could flip real quick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, we got attacked. We actually went through 2 teams there. The third team's the one that got us.
Right.
But
And in my mind is because we've been running just duos. In my mind, I'm thinking other teams are duos. So we'll put down the 2 guys.
Yeah, and they
and
got-
my mind
And then the
is
third
thinking,
one.
okay, we're good.
Yeah.
Let's start.
yeah, because there was
And then the
another
third
there was
guy
another
come and
clip
clean us.
where we were in another house in the same thing,
Yeah.
and that's what he's like. He's like, "Oh, I thought there was only 2." I'm like, "Nah, bro, there's a third one."
I'm like,
"Clean it up."
sheesh.
So then I ran down and cleaned it up. But
That's Warzone,
it's
man.
very team based.
Yeah, man.
You got to help each other out the whole way through. Otherwise, you're not gonna succeed.
Yeah, we definitely gonna have to stream that a little more, man. We definitely gonna have to. Put
Yeah,
that
I'm gonna
on
have
the-
to do a
on the
deeper dive.
YouTube, guys.
Yes,
So subscribe.
that's right.
Definitely, yeah. I'm gonna
And
do
hit
a
the
deeper
bell.
dive on it. I haven't played too much, but I know I'm gonna be nice if I actually get into it. So I'll be able to
Let's
help y'all
get
out.
into it. Let's get these dubs.
Yeah. I'm on it. I mean, I'm convinced.
these
I'm convinced
dubs.
enough.
Yeah. All right, man. That was Warzone, man.
Yeah.
What else? What else we want to talk about, man? This trailer, Lex, Cinema,
Black Widow trailer.
the final
you know
one.
that's his favorite Avenger.
Yo,
That's my favorite Avenger. That's the most important Avenger.
They haven't delayed
forget
it yet,
Avenger. She's just my favorite actress.
Yeah, she's my favorite actress too. Yeah, we got a new Black Widow trailer,
Yep.
and this one featured Florence Pugh, hopefully, or Poe. I don't
Don't
know
want
how
to
to
butcher
pronounce
it. Yeah.
her last name, but she plays Yelena Belova. It features her, and there's like a little fan theory saying that she might be the new Black Widow moving forward. Spoiler alert:
Uh-oh.
if you haven't seen Endgame by now, I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yes, sir.
And it had some Taskmaster backstory, some family moments in
I'm
there.
so interested in Taskmaster. bro.
Some of
Yes.
that Marvel movie magic.
Yeah, I'm so interested.
I'm ready for this film. I've been waiting for this film, like I've said countless times. Again, I think the trailers have done a great job in doing what they're supposed to do,
Right.
Which is hype up this movie. We know enough,
Right.
and to those people that are kind of out there that have watched Endgame, that are sitting down going, "Oh, I already know what happens, this and that." Listen, this is a good, because she almost didn't come back for this movie.
Really?
Yes.
wow.
She did an interview not too long ago where she was like, "Listen, I'm done with this character. There's nothing more I can do."
Respect it.
But yeah, I can respect that. I mean, these people have been doing it for decades
Yeah.
at least.
Shout out to the dude that played Harry Potter, man.
Yeah, she's an actress. She's one of the best actresses out there, and she doesn't want to get typecast.
Right.
She can do anything. She's done it all, man.
Right.
She's proven.
Oh, yeah.
So, but she came back. They gave her a reason to come back.
Mm-hmm.
The artist part of it, saying, "Hey, I want to bring this character back and kind of tell a different story of how she got to where she was in Endgame."
Right.
So once you see this movie, you'll understand her decisions,
Her motives, yeah.
her motives in Endgame. So everything will become clear. So don't skip on this movie just because you kind of know what happens. And definitely help my stock
Disney.
in
Shout out
Disney.
to Disney,
Shout out to
man.
Disney. The
Oh,
mouse.
well, he's hurt right now.
Did
Yeah.
They
you
didn't close the
guys hear what he
gates.
said at I think we was at work and it was early in the morning in one of those meetings. He was like, "Oh, you guys." He said it low too, so because he don't want too many people on, but he don't want to hold it either.
Right.
He was like, "Hey, y'all, invest in Netflix.
Yes.
Invest in Netflix.
Invest in the streaming services.
You know what I'm saying? Because when the lockdown happens, everybody gonna be at the crib, like
Yeah.
trying to watch Netflix. You're gonna see the subscriptions go up.
Yeah.
So he's already on that. He's already looking out.
I mean, they delayed Fast and the Furious 9.
Yeah, there's
Good riddance.
I didn't want to open that can of words.
We're not ready for that conversation.
And I don't have the sound, so don't do it. Because the more you do it,
shit.
the more I regret not putting the sound on here off rip.
The real.
So yeah, like I said, go check this movie out.
Doesn't it
I
come out
think-
my birthday weekend?
Yeah, the 24th I think it comes out.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a week later.
And
You
then
know, usually those Marvel movies are around that time, April.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, it's April 24th? I thought it was May.
And spring,
No, April.
early summer.
Because Avengers was on my birthday, which is April 26th.
Yeah, sir. April babies.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, definitely don't skip this movie just because you kind of know what's going on. This will bring closure, I think, to this character, and it's a
Alright.
one-off. So you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hopefully we will get some insight on Marvel's future moving forward.
Some after credit scenes.
Yeah, definitely.
I wonder what is going to be in this. I
Yeah,
wonder.
so I think it has that going for it as well as the cast and stuff like that. So great trailer. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out.
Alright.
It's good, man. They did their job with these trailers.
Yes.
Give them a raise.
Give them a raise.
Give him a raise. Give me a raise.
Give them a vacation.
All right.
Hey, man. So that's Black Widow. Anybody else got any takes on Black Widow's trailer?
I'm good. I'm going to go see it, and that's that.
Yeah.
Hey, man. The podcast group chat, man, got a little aggressive, man, when some news broke, man.
Uh-oh.
The second real 2K.
Oh, boy.
I forgot he was even going to bring that up.
Here we
Come
go.
on, man. It's the breaking news, man.
Here we
2K and NFL, man. They getting back in bed together, man.
There's caveats to that, like crazy.
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
Corporate wording.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. They have to be very, very careful that Madden doesn't come and tries to. So they can't use the
Try to
word
what?
simulation.
They can't use the word touchdown. They can't use the word field goal.
Yeah.
Let's say field
I don't know.
something. Field score.
I feel like I have
I'll let you go first.
Okay, this is what I feel like what's going to probably end up happening. I feel like they're not going to do the simulator thing. They're going to let Madden have that. But what they are going to do, which is going to bring people to them, is they're going to take that element that they have on NBA 2K, that whole blacktop streets
blacktop,
outside, me in my backyard wearing my football jersey. They're going to bring that lifestyle.
3v3 arcade style shit?
That arcade NFL pick up and play, but at the same time, there's still going to be deep customization.
Right.
They're gonna get in their 2K bag, like how they get into NBA online.
It sounds like that's what you want.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's
It
going to
sounds
happen.
like, but I'm more on that side.
I really don't think it's
I'll
gonna
let you finish
happen.
that.
But what I mean is,
I don't know how
I
that
don't
could
think
be done.
Like I said, they're not gonna do the simulating Madden.
Right,
What
right,
I
we
mean,
know that.
they're gonna go more NFL streets with it. Like
Right.
it's gonna be an arcade. They're not gonna have a full squad on the field. If it's 3v3 or whatever.
All I can think of
like
every
how
t-
they used to play in the neighborhood on the street, like
Right.
kinda like that.
All I can think of is
Yeah.
every time you've been talking is, what, you guys don't have phones?
Hold on. You have a feeling it's gonna be a phone game?
Dude, do not be surprised.
What 2K? Okay, first, yes, 2K has implemented
We're
all
living
their,
in a different time. 2K,
they
the
have
last
put
2K.
they put all their 2K games on phones. Don't get
Right,
me wrong.
right,
They
right.
put the wrestling on the phone. They put the
Right.
better
NBA
than
on
the
the
but
phone.
the way you're speaking right
I
now,
thought that.
Yeah.
you want NFL Street, for example. A deeper.
Well, my question is, why would they say this is coming out in 2021? Why don't they just say, okay, we've been in talks and this is coming out next week?
Because
we're talking a cell phone game. We're not talking a console.
There's somebody out there, I'm not going to mention any names, that did a whole con. And everybody thought it was going to be an actual game, and they promoted a mobile game. They did a whole con.
Yes, I remember this.
a whole convention, okay?
Diablo, where y'all at, man?
Shout out to Diablo. They did a whole convention.
I still got it pre-registered.
Go ahead.
Biggs, what's up?
Y'all hit a little
Soft?
nerve in my
Oh.
heart because I just thought about it too. You had the whole con for a mobile game,
BlizzCon.
a big stink with Square Enix was after the DLC for Kingdom Hearts, which I really enjoyed, came out.
The remix.
Yes.
Remind, right?
Remind. Once I played that, felt super satisfied. Then, maybe less than a week later, boom, new Kingdom Hearts title. And it's leading up to a new one.
Right.
So it's like, damn, announced already? Like, Kingdom Hearts 3 took like 7 years.
Jumping
like,
up and down.
Yeah, like, they announced a new title. What's up?
Yeah.
They announced a new title, diving deeper into the story of the villain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Project Xehanort. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
and so I'm like, shit, let's get it.
Yeah.
Man, sheesh. Mobile game.
Told you.
Dude, I owe you guys lunch if they go to a mobile game. I'm telling you right now. NBA 2K.
Hit the tag, point drop.
I'm telling you.
Do. What's the number? Where we at?
I'm telling you, there's no way 2K
timestamp.
is wasting their time. Because if they were going to go to mobile route, why even get in bed with NFL? Why didn't you just make up like a blitz league?
No, that's fine. Look, I'm messing around. I believe you. I'm more in that camp. But
they said they were talking behind doors with NFL for years.
I'm not getting excited. Listen, I protested Madden.
The last 2K you got excited for.
Yeah, exactly.
The real 2K game.
Another one I don't have. I got homework.
Hit the floor.
I protested Madden when 2K stopped. So that's how long it's been. The last football game I played was the last 2K.
Right.
Probably NFL 2K.
And Bobby, where's that smoke you have from me, man? You was
y'all talking. I'm just waiting for my time.
You said, 2K NFL
Go ahead,
games was
because I'm just
trash.
I don't want to reiterate what I was saying.
Okay, so all right, growing up playing basketball, it was NBA Live.
Yes.
Didn't like 2K because I didn't like the controls.
Facts.
Okay.
2K got smart, changed the controls. Okay, but I did a little research in this. The reason why 2K was Madden took over the reins of football, and there was some they bought out the rights to have some sort of football game. I forgot exactly how it happened. It's been a while since I've seen this. 2K wasn't allowed to make a football game anymore.
Right, since 2005.
Yeah.
Right.
So they were able to concentrate 100% on the basketball game, which is the reason why they just smoked live out the box, because they started adding more. They had more time, more money,
right?
More production into one game,
right?
Now Madden's just been blowing up since. They have their issues, just like 2K. Everyone, I know a lot of people that went back to 19 because they didn't care for 2K20. You know, you're not going to please.
No,
you're not going to please everyone.
That's the same thing that happened in WWE.
But let's not even talk about that.
I'm telling you.
They'll probably play 19 because 20 was
trash.
Before 2K had the WWE games, those games were damn their arcade wrestling games. Then it came over to 2K, and those first 3 games, except this last one that just came out, it was like night and day. They took the wrestling game night and day.
So
I believe in 2K. And 2K, I believe in 2K. That's what I'll say.
When it came to football,
2K was it for me.
We only played Madden.
We only played 2K at my house. Well, Xbox was on that.
I started 2K in 2K9.
It was live and Madden.
It was live.
Back then, 2K was just trash all around. It didn't feel clean. It felt wonky. The players, the way they ran and did their cuts.
For the basketball,
even football.
No, football felt tight.
No way.
Did you not see the scores? Pull the scores up.
I don't care about the scores.
9.5.
I don't care about the scores. I'll tell you they're lying right now.
9.8 out of 10.
They paid for those numbers.
9.3
They paid for those numbers. Those numbers don't mean shit.
Okay, so they paid for the football game, but didn't pay for the basketball?
Listen,
you said, pull those numbers up.
You know what truly is the guideline for that?
Okay,
us as a player, when we play it, it's what we feel like we want to play, right?
Yeah.
You play a game because you like to play it.
You're right.
Okay, so if I sit down and I play a game and it doesn't feel right, I'm not going to play it.
Right, because you're already...
No 2K game back then felt right. Okay. Period.
Right. To you.
But not everyone that I knew.
Okay, the 5 people, but the people online.
There wasn't no 5 people.
The people online.
The
people online was a different story. It's a different story.
Okay, I've never seen that in my life.
How about this? Let me hear about this. Everybody that I've ever talked to currently about Madden is sick of Madden. Do you agree or disagree about that?
Hey, shout out Johnny LeBlanc, man.
Everybody that I've ever talked to has some kind of grief with Madden. That yet they don't have no new features. That they just It's just a stale.
That's
It's
the same thing with 2K basketball. It's the same thing with 2K basketball.
When they
just
brought 2K
change
basketball,
a little bit of this, change a little bit of that.
First of all, Madden never had a story mode. 2K brought a story mode to the game.
Right.
That now Madden's doing story modes now because 2K. You don't think that 2K is the guys that are taking these sports games to other people that don't even
game. They don't have Madden. They don't have football.
They don't have football. All right.
They don't have football.
They got it now?
Nah, mobile.
2021. All right.
It's going to be mobile.
You think it's going to be mobile.
They can't make football unless Madden released it or their contract ran out.
They're not making a simulator.
Yeah, they're not. This is just a.
Then it's
an arcade game, so it's not a football game. So you can't compare it to that.
NFL Street.
You can't compare
NFL Street is not a football game?
It's an arcade.
Yeah.
You can't compare the two.
Football game,
it's not a simulator.
You can't compare the two.
It's football simulator and football arcade.
At the end of the day, it's a football game.
They're both
it's a football game.
So is Blitz. So is Hits.
Yes.
But those aren't real.
Those are football games.
Those are football games.
Listen, they're not Sonic.
NFL Blitz is 30 yards to a first down. There's no fouls.
It's not a simulator.
So what you're saying is, what you're saying is,
it's an arcade.
It's literally like taking a simulator and comparing it to a video game.
It's
like
like
all these
Forza
other ones
and
are video games.
So you're saying right now,
the Madden is a simulator because
it
follows everything.
You can't compare the two.
This is how you compare them: Need for Speed, Gran Turismo.
They're both racing games.
They're both racing games.
They're just different. One is a simulator.
Okay,
one is arcade.
And that's what we're talking about.
And there's people that say they only play this because it's more real, and they play this because it's less.
And that's what I'm
still
talking
can't compare the two.
All right.
Well, so it's just about what you prefer. If you prefer the arcade shit, then
exactly.
And I feel like
you prefer arcade shit.
But you can't sit here and go Madden against 2K
This is how I feel.
You can't do that.
When NFL Streets hit the market, and remember, NFL Streets 1 came out early in the year. It caught fire so much that they dropped NFL Streets 2 in the same year.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and I agree with you.
NFL Streets 2,
that's what I'm talking about. And that was an arcade game. That was not a simulator game. And that means when 2K comes out with their NFL Streets,
hopefully it's a game like that. Yeah, if it is.
If they come out, if they come out with a game like that, it's over for Madden. Nobody's buying Madden for the next 3 years.
It's not over.
All right.
We'll see.
Because it's a different game.
Right.
Yeah,
people will buy it. I'm not saying they won't. I'll probably buy it myself.
No.
I'm not saying I won't. But it's
what's the last Madden you bought?
Madden 16.
Damn.
All right, say no more.
Because I'm playing basketball. I'm playing basketball.
Last Madden I bought. None of the above, bitch.
And you know why? You know why I stopped playing Madden? Because the online community was
shout out
toxic.
to Joe Montana football.
The way they had it was you had to play 7-minute quarters, and if the other person quit because you was smacking that, destroying them, you didn't get any wins. And then they changed it, but I just didn't want to give. I was going to say money into that. It's different now, but I just don't want to put. I know plenty of people right now that are still grinding Madden.
Yeah, because that's the only simulator they have. That's the only option they have. If Gran Turismo was the only car game on PlayStation 4, that would be the only game everybody plays.
I stopped playing Gran Turismo too.
But guess what? I stopped playing Gran Turismo a long time ago. And I still play Need for Speed Heat.
Yeah.
I still picked up all the Need for Speeds.
It's a different game.
It's still a race car game.
Well, yes, it's a race car game, but you can't.
You're getting stuck in the
categorize. You can't put them up one and one.
So you go to the PlayStation Store. And you go to football, the 2K game's not going to show up under football?
It will, but you're talking.
Okay, never mind.
You're talking.
Never mind.
No, you're comparing two different games together. It's still football, but a simulator versus an arcade game.
Yes, Need for Speed, Gran Turismo, race car
different
games. Different games. Exactly. And what I mean is that this arcade game is going to be
more
appealing.
Why are we still?
I don't understand.
They're green.
Yeah, we're agreeing.
They're agreeing. We're good. We're good.
You just can't compare the two. They're different.
Can't compare, but guess what? 2K, man, the second real 2K.
So all it's really about is
green.
You're pioneering 2K and you're pioneering whatever is not 2K.
Right.
That's pretty much what it is, and that's
all
fine.
Right, we're good.
Anyways,
before you
take a shot,
down.
Yeah,
go ahead.
It'll be Team Battle 3.
Cool down. You take a sip too.
This blue ribbon got me.
Hit my vape, right?
Relieve some stress in this.
Let's get down to it.
2021, man. 2020 seems like it's got to get out of here.
Yeah, because we actually got to get into talks about the actual topic.
Yes.
Before it becomes an Madden episode.
Right. So Lex.
Yes.
You want to bring this boy in?
Oh wow! I feel like Vince Campella.
I did this.
I'm making this game.
Okay, here we go.
No, I didn't know. Okay, no, we're good. Go ahead.
No, it was your
idea. You're right.
It was your idea.
I just didn't know how to word it. So okay.
The future of console Exclusives.
Yes, console exclusive. We all know everybody buys their system. Not everybody can afford every single system.
Right.
Some people can only pick one.
Correct.
Whichever one usually you pick, that's where your loyalty lies. You know, that's the games.
That's where your friends are at.
That's where your friends are at. Whatever reason you have.
There's only one worth having.
For some of us, we're lucky and blessed
Sounds
enough
good.
to have multiple consoles, multiple platforms. I'll say platforms.
Yes,
but
sir.
we're talking about exclusives, which to me, at the end of the day, this is what sells systems.
Right.
Since the beginning of time.
Yep.
Since Nintendo, you name it, Nintendo had fierce competition with Sega.
Sonic
So on and
versus
so
Mario.
forth. Yeah, so on and so forth. So lately, we've been seeing a little trend, and Microsoft. I'll say again, they're pioneering.
this.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
pioneering a lot of things. People weren't ready. They're like, I'll say this briefly. I won't get into the weeds about it, but briefly, Microsoft came out and when they came out with their current gen system, I understood what they were trying to do,
It's too early for it.
but people weren't ready,
Yeah.
and the
Too early for
messaging
that.
was just wrong.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't have internet, oh well.
SOL.
You know, that wasn't cool. Clearly, they learned,
Right.
and they got Phil Spencer now, and they're pushing forward with a mission. And this mission seems to be kind of spreading a little bit towards the
ecosystem of gaming.
ecosystem of gaming. And not too long ago, I think it was earlier this week, there was an interview with the boss of Guerrilla Games. That he basically, there was a rumor going around that Horizon Zero Dawn, which is a beloved IP for PlayStation,
Yep.
okay,
Exclusive.
that game came out 2017.
Yeah, it's fairly recent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2017 sold 7.8 million copies,
Numbers, Statman.
10 million total.
Oh yeah.
10 million total
That game was lit.
so far. And you know, let me disclaimer: when it comes to numbers, when it comes to finding actual numbers, every company is very. They're not too. They're
Open.
not. Yeah, too open. Good word.
Yeah.
Good word, because I don't want to make any enemies right now. I love everybody. You know? They're not very forthcoming.
Yeah.
When it comes to their numbers, so it's kind of estimates.
Right.
But 10 million is fantastic.
Yes.
So this particular game has been announced for PC now. Horizon Zero Dawn, a PlayStation exclusive,
It's
has
now
been
a
announced.
time exclusive.
is now announced for a PC. Not only that,
Yeah.
but another one, which I kind of understand more, Death Stranding, has also been confirmed
Right.
for
Right.
PC. Actually, that's probably coming out before. That's crazy. So I went back and I started thinking about it. Is what is going on? What trend is going on? Are exclusives? What are exclusives going to mean in next gen coming
Right.
up?
I-
Because we already know current gen. Man, it was a battle to the finish.
Yes.
it was bloody.
Right.
And PlayStation.
Yeah, they won.
I mean, we just.
PlayStation won.
Yeah.
It was it.
I can't lie about that.
And I don't think that's ever gonna let up.
This year,
personally.
just what they dropping is just like,
Yeah, we
If
still
they-
got games to go.
Yep.
what do you
So, what do you guys think about exclusives? Do they matter? Is that your number one? Because sometimes people are different. Some people buy consoles because my
Right.
friends are playing, and that I know a lot of people like that.
Right.
The average gamer will usually just play with their friends.
Right. When I was a kid, it was all about Sony and PlayStation.
Yeah.
It was all about PlayStation. I had PlayStation 1. It was all about PlayStation. And when the Xbox came out, remember, this is before internet. There's no internet for me when Xbox is out. There's no internet for me when PlayStation 2 is out.
Right.
So I just know PlayStation 2. I kind of heard of Xbox, saw it in the store in the corner. Never gave it a second look. What is that?
The only
I
thing I was
didn't even know what the
interested in
console
with
actually
Xbox-
looked like.
Yeah, the only thing that intrigued me about Xbox was Fable. That was it.
Right. I didn't know nothing about the games. Didn't know nothing.
Wow, Fable.
Until I went to my sister's apartment at the time, and her boyfriend at the time had an Xbox, and me and my brother and my couple friends was with us, and we saw 4 ports.
Should I get the sound? Ready? Just in case, for whatever you say. You're like a loose cannon.
Right. There was 4 controllers, and we saw this game on the screen, Halo. Whoa. First of all, Statman, pull up the stats on Halo and what it did for Xbox. Listen, if there was no Halo, there would be no Xbox.
No,
Period.
Right.
Period.
And then
That game
Halo's the reason I don't have an Xbox.
Listen, those 4 kids that was in that room that saw that Halo, all asked for Xboxes that year. PlayStation 2 was out the door at that point. We all wanted an Xbox just so we could system link and play Halo. That's it. Halo was. I didn't care what games was on the Xbox, as long as I got Halo 2 when it came out. That's all I cared about.
So you played one game.
I mean, it's true.
You played one game.
Huh? No, I played
You
other
had a
games.
system
Sega
to play one
GT,
game.
Fable. The list goes
Whoa,
on.
whoa, wait, God of War. Wait, God of War.
Hold on. That was the reason I bought the next system.
Right.
But that wasn't the only game I played.
Of course not.
No, of course there's a list of games that I played, but I'm just telling you what. This is what we're talking. This is what we're talking about. This is what gets people to go in the store and say, "Am I going to get the
apples
apples
or
or
the
orange?"
other games as long as I had.
He didn't care about it at the time
when I was a kid. When I told my mom I want an Xbox, in my mind it was for Halo.
Yeah, because you got to think about it. You were
This
like
is
20
what my
and he
boys
was like
wanted to do.
11.
I didn't care about the story mode. This is like our first
I was able
real
to drink already.
multiplayer experience other than Tony Hawk on PlayStation 1.
Right.
This is our 4-screen co-op coach. This is before the Call of Duties was modern.
Yeah, it was like shooter. Like
Yes,
Xbox
this was
like
it.
Shooter.
No, absolutely. To this day.
Right.
Destiny.
So
Bungie.
But moving forward, now we got to PlayStation 4. The exclusives never really made me jump for the PlayStation 4. It's just that, hey, my buddies are all getting PlayStation 4s.
Well, you were already in that ecosystem.
Crazy.
I mean, but you played PlayStation 2, right? You had one.
Didn't have a PlayStation 2.
You had
Didn't have a PlayStation 3. Had 360. Went from 360 to the PlayStation 4.
So you're one of those. You're pretty much.
So he's a newborn.
Yeah.
I'm a Sony all over again,
He's
right?
a
Rebirth.
born again
Yeah.
PlayStation gamer.
Yeah. I had to backtrack on God of War, all these Uncharted. Never played them.
Yeah, when you told me you were just starting Last of Us not too long ago, I was like, yeah, man, that's the pinnacle.
Yeah, and I give it to PlayStation. Like, I'm geeked for these exclusives that are coming out now.
Yeah.
But I think what's going on now is that there's going to be a service now. There's going to be, just like Netflix and Hulu? Are you a Netflix guy or are you a Hulu guy? That's what the talk is going to be now.
Depends. Do you want to watch
Are you an
movies
Xbox
or
Live
shows?
guy or are you a PSN guy? Because now these games are going to be able to
Do you
go
want
on
to
your
play
console.
good games, or do you just want to have a console in the garage?
Well, that's
Those
what's going to
are the
happen.
questions you gotta ask.
That's what's going to happen to the PlayStation. That's what's going to happen to the PlayStation.
You crazy?
Do you want to be a
It's going to be
gamer
timed exclusives.
or
Moving forward, developers are going to want to see their games like God of War and Last of Us Part 3 or whatever. They're going to want to see those games at the highest fidelity they can possibly push them.
Let me ask you a question before you go on. Are you okay with that?
Am I okay with this
The exclusives-
timed exclusive
Yeah, are
to
you
this
okay with
consoles? I'm okay with it.
What about you? Are you okay with that?
Well, I don't understand the whole
Are you okay with having
They come out
God
on
of
PlayStation?
War on PC?
Well, I mean, I was going to get into that when I was going
Go ahead.
to say my shit. But
Go ahead. Get into it.
go get into it?
Get into
All right, well, I guess it's my
I'll go
turn now.
last. Fuck it.
I think I'm a little 50-50. It just depends on the game itself. Like, I can't see here. Here's the thing, again, with the whole 2K and Madden thing. You're talking about PC versus consoles. Will I want it on Xbox? Hell no.
We're not talking about
Absolutely no.
that. We're talking.
But I understand that. Let me get let me get it out.
Get in his bag.
Okay.
Get in his bag.
Would I want to see God of War on Switch? No. Because it's a different console. It wouldn't handle it. It wouldn't handle it.
Well, when it comes to Switch, you know what your cousin
Yo,
Bass always tells you. Can the Nintendo Switch, the burning question
second
is,
you hit the
can
power
the
button,
Nintendo
it'll
Switch
melt.
handle that game? God of War? That
I'm
shit
just-
could barely
I'm just-
handle
listen,
a platformer.
Just for talking purposes. I'm just saying.
yeah.
PC to me, just like simulations versus arcades, is completely different.
Right.
Okay.
It's not a console.
Right.
You know,
PC's not a
You
console.
you got all the emulators. You can play every other console.
Yes.
It's a platform.
I think after a certain time period, if it got put up on the PC, I wouldn't be mad at it because it's already ran
I
its
agree.
course. It's already ran its course.
Right.
Horizon
I agree
Zero
with that.
Dawn already ran its course.
Right.
It's still a great game. I missed it on its big sale. I was going to re-download, replay it again. I'm not mad that they're getting a Horizon Zero Dawn because I actually looked into it a little bit, and they're saying they're basically just trying to get a little bit more money out of it.
Why
There's
not?
people from PC who can take this game and make it not number one, but make it a thing again. And they're also curious to see the whole modding part of it. Like they want to see, I forgot who
What
they
you
said,
can
but
do,
like
yeah.
SpongeBob running around out
Right.
there, just some crazy, because you know how
Right.
PC gamers go.
Right.
They just start tweaking this, that, and the other
Right.
thing.
Okay.
Now, with this new God of War that just came out, would I be happy if that was going to PC already? Probably not, because I don't think it's ran its course. but under certain. So I guess I am okay with it under certain guidelines.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And
But-
off your personal preference as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I
mean,
agree with that for the most
If
part.
they get Uncharted 2 or 3 or 1 or whatever, I wouldn't be mad.
Okay.
But I mean, if Uncharted 5 comes out and
Like
they get,
same
and
release,
they
no.
get it 2
Same day.
months later or
Right,
something like
right.
that,
Okay.
then I'd be like, nah, PlayStation, you gotta ride this for a
That's
little
why
while.
I like when
Right.
Because exclusives, like you say, is what drives the systems.
Right.
You know.
That's why I like when developers say play it first
Well-
on PlayStation 4 because then you
Right.
know it's going to come out elsewhere, but
Right.
you playing it first. That
Yeah.
first year run,
Right.
2-year run is
Right.
PlayStation 4.
Right.
And then I wish they did that with Kingdom Hearts 3, but they ended up releasing on both Xbox and PlayStation simultaneously.
Simultaneously, yeah.
That's
and it
why
was
we liked,
never on Xbox, any of the games
when
ever.
Right.
when
So
Xbox
that
had
was disappointing.
when Microsoft had that thing with like Call of Duty and a couple others where they got it before us,
Right.
we were mad.
That was 360, man. That's
We
when
were
360
mad.
360
But
was
now-
beating PS3.
Now when
tables
when
turned.
the tables have turned, and now
Yeah.
we get all the exclusive shit like
The war
3 weeks
consoles.
before. We're all like,
Yeah,
Now,
World
now
Consoles, man.
here's the thing with that.
you know,
my explanation to that is small. I look at it as at the end of the day, we love games, we love playing games.
Yeah.
But it's a business.
Yes.
oh yeah,
And if I was in any of these companies, if anybody were to ask me, hey, we're making this game. If I was working for Sony, hey, we're making this game. It's an exclusive. Do you think we should throw a bone to PC or Switch?
Right.
Rest in peace. Or Microsoft or whatever.
Switch Pro.
I would say yeah, because
Yeah.
you want your game. You want your game everywhere.
Yeah.
You want your.
Eventually.
I'll give you an example. I'll give you a really good example of something that was unfortunate. Tomb Raider. Was it the second one?
Shadow.
No, Rise. No, it was Rise of the Tomb Raider. the
Rise
second
of the
one.
Tomb Raider.
Well, that was a timed exclusive
Time. Yep.
for Xbox.
Yep.
That's an excellent game.
Definitely.
Excellent game. Like really, really good.
And
That's
Laura
the
Crawford was like a Sony.
yeah.
It's like
That's
Crash
probably the
Bandicoot.
best of all three, in my opinion. That was the best of all three. They released it as a timed exclusive for Xbox, and it hurt.
Yeah.
It hurt a lot. Then later on, they released it for the other platforms and this and that, but it hurt. And that game didn't get it to do.
Yeah.
And then Shadow came out, and I have mixed feelings about Shadow.
I like both of them. I liked all of them. So
Yeah, they were all
I
good.
beat all of
but
them.
but I
like the
think
first
one and two to me
Yeah.
were perfect. So I don't mind when games are released for other consoles. I understand what you're talking about exactly about giving it time.
Giving it time, because that way PC players who don't play PlayStation, they can enjoy those games too.
Right.
Just a couple years down the road.
I
Right,
think
right. You know?
I think from a business standpoint, you are exposing PC players who obviously, because the PC gaming world is expensive.
Well,
For the most part.
yes, it is expensive, but just what I know right now, like watching my little nephews and my friends' little kids or whatever, the gaming market is changing.
No, I know that. I understand that, but it's still.
Kids want the PC more than they want the consoles now.
Of course they do,
They're
because
begging years and years. I want a PC,
listen,
even if it can barely run.
It's the formula of customizing your own personal experience.
Right.
The thing about PC is that anytime, because I build PCs sometimes, anybody, when you were asking me, hey, I want to build my PC, the first thing I ask them is, what do you want to do with
play,
that
right.
PC? What experience do you want?
Right.
With consoles, it's kind of like the company's
Plug
telling
and
you,
play.
hey guys, and that's great. We
Right.
need that.
yes.
Sometimes I'll double dip. I'll buy a game for both systems. Hey, I don't want to mess with Red Dead for an hour trying to figure out the settings, trying to get it to 4K.
Right.
I just want to.
It's optimized already. Yeah.
Turn on my Pro,
Yeah.
and it's beautiful, and I'm good,
Yeah.
and I'm out. I'm writing out.
Right.
So that's kind of like the appeal
Right.
of that. So I think at the end of the day, these PC players that are going to experience Horizon Zero Dawn, they'll understand why PlayStation has the type of exclusives it has, why their games are so good,
Right.
why the production value is so good. You look at a production value, and like I'm gonna say, I'm not to downplay anybody or any other market. It's just a very big difference between State of Decay 2 and God of War. It's too big.
Well, State of Decay was more like an indie game, though.
No, but it's an exclusive though.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
It's
So I
just-
want exclusive
You
game.
more could have said No Man's Sky in State of Decay, because
Or
they're
I
in the
could have
same,
said,
that's the more
Crackdown,
the same level.
Crackdown.
Crackdown, yes, that's a more.
Crackdown.
to God of War
and Horizon Zero Dawn.
Or God, yeah.
Pick a game. Pick a game. Last
right.
of Us. Pick a game, even from last gen.
Correct. That's what I mean. That's
the disparity that we're dealing with.
Right.
I think exposing PC players to this type of quality, this type of production, is going to kind of go, ooh, I kind of like this.
Yeah.
PS5's around the corner.
I think Xbox kind of...
I'm feeling this.
They won 360 and they just was on that high horse.
Right.
And they didn't think of... They don't have to really reinvent themselves. They just needed to double down on what they already had. They needed to... This Halo Infinite should have been came out. You know what I'm saying? This Crackdown, they shouldn't even put that out. They should just know, okay, this is not that. It's not getting up to that. Why you even don't put it out?
No, but they have to. Obviously, investors. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that we don't know.
Fan base. There's a fan base.
There's a fan base, and there's a lot of behind the stuff scenes that we don't know. But at the end of the day, I don't mind. We're kind of all on the same page.
Yeah.
But there are people out there who do not like this. They do not want to see any of these franchises on any other platform but their own. Yeah. They have a certain loyalty. They have certain feelings towards their platform because that is their drive.
Yes.
What drives them to play on PlayStation? Right. Like, hey, you got an Xbox.
It's gonna muddy the water. For
them. We have God of War. We have Horizon Zero Dawn. You guys, what do you have? You have Gears 5.
Right.
Gears 5 was good. But was it?
Gears was the only game I enjoyed on Xbox.
Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of like what's going on right now with these announcements.
What about PC exclusives coming over to the consoles?
I love that. I would love that. The only problem is, obviously, before it was limited technology because some of these games
powerhouses.
It's just too much.
Right.
The other thing was interface.
Yeah,
a lot of these games are made
for the keyboard and mouse.
Mouse.
Now there is game. I think, like I said, there's a kid that I know that literally wanted a PC so bad that he went and bought a keyboard and mouse for the PlayStation. So
you can do that.
So he can play. So he can play
Final
Fortnite.
Fantasy 14.
Yeah.
I did that because MMOs are all It's a hard time playing any MMO on a
It's
and
hard. Too many menus. Too much. It's
right.
For the thing that I don't want, and I'll just bring this little next gen tidbit here that I've been thinking about lately. Is I don't want these next gen consoles to be so much like PCs, where when you boot it up, you're going through so many menus. I don't want that.
Yeah, we don't need that.
I want performance like they're doing now. Performance, or toggle. Visuals, or two toggles.
Toggle. Yeah,
that's it, man.
I'm cool with that.
That's it. Leave me alone. I want 1080p, 120 frames, or 4K 60.
Cool.
That is it.
Yeah.
Please, like keep it like that because one of the many reasons why the console is the way it is that accessibility, that ease. You don't want to go through those menus, guys. If you've never played PC games, for our listeners out there, or booted up a PC game or try to get the right setting, it's a lot of work, especially if you don't have the up-to-date drivers and tech and things like that. And if you don't know what you're doing, it's scary. And then you'll see somebody that's in the business and they'll come by and be like, wow, man, you should boot up your game. You should do this. But anyways, that's kind of like what's been going on with these exclusives. So to me, like I say, I'm blessed enough to have multiple platforms.
Right.
It doesn't really bother me either way, even if I have. But I understand both sides of the argument.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm in the same boat.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Like, I can see, as long as it's timed. If it's like day one, God of War is going over to PC, I'm probably going to have an uproar.
Right, of course, yeah.
But if we're talking timed, at least a minimum, a year.
Yeah, give it some time to sell.
You
year.
probably think longer, but
yeah.
But I know he thinks longer. But we all agree on that principle of time.
Right.
And to throw a little bit of my personal thing in there before we move along. We're moving along, correct?
Yeah.
I don't like at all the fact that I love Game Pass. I mean, I have my thing about Xbox, but I love Game Pass on PC. It's awesome.
PlayStation will have theirs too.
And I mean,
coming soon.
I would say the closest thing PlayStation has to it is that whole Now thing. It's not the best, but whatever.
Right.
I don't like the fact that Final Fantasy is dropping all of their games on Game Pass and not PlayStation Now. Because Final Fantasy, even though I'm not sure, don't quote me on it, if it was a legit PlayStation exclusive, some of them.
I think they were.
I know they got in bed with PlayStation after they disagreed with Nintendo's plan to stay with cartridges instead of moving along to CDs.
Right.
And
because Final Fantasy games became too big.
And that's why we got the PlayStation, because of Nintendo.
Right, and we all know where the JRPG market is.
Right, so by the time Final Fantasy 6 came out, they were like, okay, but y'all pushing it now. We need y'all to stop doing these big-ass cartridges. Y'all need a CD-ROM.
Right.
Nintendo was like, next press conference, it was like, "Hey, we keeping these cartridges." Final Fantasy was like, "We out of here."
Yeah,
they went to PlayStation 1.
Sony already had their prototype, so
Right.
they was like, "Let's rock."
So with that relationship, that foundation, I thought like when it comes down to dropping all your collection, because they never really did it.
Right.
It would be on PlayStation, but then it's on Game Pass. I'm like, I mean, I got it, so I'm good. So I'm like, okay, but
yeah, it is a little. You definitely want to.
Yeah.
The core fans are on PlayStation.
Yeah. Yep.
Period.
But that's my little.
You definitely want to expose other people to it. I get it. Yeah. It's a business, like I said earlier. But you got to hook up. You got to hook up Sony, man. You got to get those games on there. You got to find a way, roll them out little by little.
That's what I'm saying.
PS Plus, something.
The thing where I keep seeing these little rumblings or these little leaks, like with the Tony Hawk and all these little Saint Rose and stuff like that. I feel like Sony low key has them in the headlock. I feel like PlayStation 5 is gonna feel like a nostalgia release because I feel like they're gonna drop a whole bunch of remakes to some of these big boys.
Hopefully, that'd be cool.
I don't want to talk too much, man. That's Travis, rumors, speculations, man. We gonna talk about that a little later, man. Future episodes. But
with that being said, man,
let's do it.
You ready?
Let's do it.
Yeah. You know what to do, and you know what to do.
All right, man.
Don't forget.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah. We're back.
Ooh, I like that.
PSNBS Studios for Big Elite News Live with the boys, Biggs and Statman Lex. Take it away, guys.
Thank you so much.
Oh yeah.
Okay, all right, simmer down.
Welcome.
I don't have that one either.
Thank you.
Helga,
I got homework because I put the sounds before that whole update to the multiple banks happened. So I only had like 8 slots. So I was like, damn.
Okay.
But now I got banks. So
we here, man. Roadcaster, we here.
Wow.
I had them all.
That's all right.
All right.
Next
So what do I got here? Okay, I got notes. Cool. All right.
Cool.
All right, you know, Biggs is bringing you the little update, DLC, et cetera news. I want to start it off with Warframe. Warframe 7-year anniversary. They get a free update.
Damn, it's been that long.
Launch.
Oh yeah.
I got people texting me about playing that game too.
Warframe is officially 7. Shout out to Judd. Hey, play that game with your brother.
Yeah, man.
Warframe is officially 7.
Top.
Behind every year is an arsenal of unforgettable memories and moments. Now it's time to create new ones. Play now for free anniversary armor. Plus, play special alerts every weekend in March to get previous anniversary rewards. So they kind of expire every week, but you'll be able to do certain contracts to get the previous week in case you missed it.
Cool.
So they're just pretty much bringing you new gear to celebrate the anniversary, and it's all free.
Cool.
Along with the game. So
yeah, free to play.
Cool.
We got recently revealed Mortal Kombat 11 Combat Pack official Spawn.
Yes.
The
I saw
gameplay
that.
trailer.
That was good.
Yeah, Spawn takes over Mortal Kombat for early access on March 17th. I guess if you have the season pass.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
And full release is on March 24th for the public. And it turns out Keith David is returning as the voice actor.
That's the first thing I was going to
character.
ask. Perfect.
Wow.
Keith David is back, and I fucking love Keith David.
Yes.
Keith David's
He's awesome. Next, we got PUBG, cross-platform party play. PUBG announced when they hit the Battlegrounds this month, players on either PlayStation 4 or Xbox One can add players on either console to their party for a seamless organizing experience. Using one efficient interface, players can be added as friends, blocked, muted, and searched for regardless of consoles. With more players in the mix, the fight for chicken dinners now come with a side of console pride.
That game's still around?
Yeah, PUBG's still around, man.
I can't believe they're just late to the party with that feature, but all right, cool.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I figured they died by now.
Just quick,
that's gonna be the new thing too, Lex.
What?
Cross-platform, man. I think that's gonna be next gen's bread and butter.
No, cross save I think should come first.
Different topic.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a whole nother episode, which I'm excited for. Cross save would be a good episode.
Yeah.
I thought I just wedged this in there. PlayStation Now, March 2020, new games added to PlayStation Now. Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Control, and Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. Those are all 3 great games. So, Control, and definitely, and
I'm kind of holding out for Control.
For you guys wondering, it is a download, so you don't have to stream.
Awesome.
Control.
I'm kind of holding out for Control because I just feel like they're gonna do it on the PS5, and I want. That game looks awesome, man.
Yeah, I'm curious about Control, so I may do that. Also, we got Warhammer Chaos Bane. Keela the Dwarf. They released a trailer for a new character in Warhammer Chaos Bane. Keela the Dwarf engineer is now available alongside a set of missions in the Forges of Null's Gunnery School. So if you play Warhammer, y'all got a new character. Check her out. Honor Prince of Persia crossover event.
Ubisoft, what are y'all doing to us, man?
What?
They say time flows like a river, but they were wrong. Team up with other For Honors players in a special Prince of Persia crossover event, Blades of Persia, and earn in-game rewards with the free event pass. Defeat the prince before he defeats you. It ends April 2nd.
They did this with Splinter Cell, with Wildlands.
They're just pumping up their
Predator one
franchises.
for Wildlands
They're coming back.
But that Splinter Cell
They're
was
coming
weird.
back. Trust me. They're pumping up their franchises. They're coming back. It's all planned.
And also,
fine.
lastly,
We've been waiting for Splinter Cell, and I
Don't even
wouldn't
get
say
me started
Prince
on Splinter Cell.
Well, okay, Prince of
I want Splinter Cell so
We've been
bad.
waiting for Splinter Cell this whole generation, and
I
we're
know,
not
dude.
gonna get it.
yeah, we're not getting it. They're not getting it.
God, they hurt. God,
We're not getting it. To wrap up the list
Assassin's
here,
Creed every year.
to wrap up the list, we got Overwatch Archives 2020. Assemble your. This sounds interesting. I'm not even sure. This sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Assemble your strike team and dive into Overwatch's past, experiencing story-driven co-op missions from pivotal moments in Overwatch history. Plus, test your tactical finesse in the new weekly challenges to earn new achievements and unique sprays. Play to earn event-exclusive items from the Archives loot, including skins, emotes, highlight intros, player icons, sprays, and more. The part that was interesting to me was diving into Overwatch's past and story-driven co-op missions. Was that ever a thing? I thought that was only a multiplayer game.
Right.
Overwatch?
Yeah.
Overwatch has a lot of story.
Oh, okay.
A lot of
It
story
has
with
a
the
story
characters. Yeah. I don't know about story mode.
Right.
But they had
definitely
like
have.
lore. I know
Yes,
they had
yeah,
lore.
yeah.
Lots.
But my question is, did they have like cutscenes?
That's
I don't
what
know.
I'm wondering, because
I-
that
Did they
said
have
like
cutscenes?
story
I
mission.
played it for 2 seconds.
I don't think
So
so.
because I always looked at it like a Rainbow Six Siege, like
Yeah,
characters,
it's just a
their
movie.
lore.
Yeah,
Pick one
the
you
characters themselves might have like a little quick video,
A bio.
Yeah, yeah,
bio
yeah.
video
Okay.
type thing, but that's
Gotcha.
about it.
All right.
And,
I didn't
yeah,
play it
that's it for
enough.
update DLC news. So,
Cool.
Lex,
Like,
We got some game releases.
yes sir.
So before I go into next week's games, or this week's games, sorry,
right.
as of this recording, just want to shout out last week, Neo 2 was released.
Big boy.
Big boy.
Yeah.
It's a great game. It's been getting great reviews. Take that with a grain of salt from my perspective about
Alright.
reviews. But I don't see how that game cannot be good.
Right.
Cannot be not good.
Right.
There you go. So this week we got this week is gonna be good, guys. This week I think Trav is gonna be very, very happy
I'm
because they're gonna take you back and then they're gonna take you forward.
Off the rip.
5th anniversary of the release of Doom 64. Originally released in 1997 and now available for the first time on PlayStation consoles. As you battle through more than 30 action-packed levels.
Steals.
Be on the lookout for
Finished.
enhanced weapons and secrets to help you put an end to the demonic threat. Doom 64 out March 20th. And on the same day, we have Doom Eternal. Hell's armies have invaded
get that.
Earth. Become the Slayer in an epic single-player campaign to stop the final
Campaign.
destruction of humanity. Also includes Battle Mode, a new 2v1 multiplayer experience in which a fully armed
interesting.
Doomslayer faces off against 2-player controlled demons in the best-of-5 round match of intense first-person combat. Doom Eternal.
I'm ready for Doom
Oh,
Eternal.
I know you are.
I'm ready too.
I am ready.
I'm so I'm so
Eh.
okay. I'm
Don't
so
do it.
happy. I'm so happy I'm sitting next to Lex because now I can see.
I
This
got the
cover.
last Doom one that
Yeah.
came out, and I was excited, and I didn't like it. So.
Are you even gonna say that?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Well,
See, man, you already got me started.
like I said, I'm not gonna say too much about Doom Eternal until it's in my hands, but I've been gassed for it. You know, I'm
Me too.
ready.
I'm ready. I'm
I'm
for
on the
that
hype
game.
train.
There's no way that game's gonna be bad.
Yeah,
Guaranteed.
they pushed it back, man. Remember,
Exactly.
they polished it more. Let's go.
For you word search
Scrabble Go.
aficionados, we have Epic Word Search Collection.
Multiplayer battle royale word search. Whoever can search the words first.
Oh my god!
Epic
Okay, someone's getting sued. Scrabble Go.
serious?
Someone's getting sued.
No. I'm joking.
I'll try to get through this one. Epic word search puzzles are enormous. There are more than 1,500 words hidden in each massive scrollable grid. This collection contains epic food word, Epic Journeys word search, Epic Animals word search, and Epic Sports word search.
Oh,
For
so there's
sports.
multiple
I like the
games.
adjectives.
There's multiple games.
a lot
it's
of
a
epic.
collection.
Epic word search
And it's
collection.
big on the cover. It's a big word, epic.
Yeah, and the cover is epic.
The cover's epic.
So the reviews are going to be epic.
Exactly.
Cool.
Out March 18th, Explosive Jake.
Explosive Jake.
Explosive Jake is a classic
Pause.
arcade game. Not only humans are afraid of the dark and deep dungeons. Our hero is a little skeleton with an unhealthy love of explosions, trying to escape from dangerous castle dungeons. Help him avoid enemies and explode his way out.
Bomberman.
Somebody's getting sued.
Somebody's getting sued.
Somebody's getting sued.
Bomberman.
I'm not even going there. And I'll wow, this is a good one. Somebody's
Oh
What
my
is this? What is this?
La Mulana 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Experience a classic tale of exploration, puzzle solving, and deadly action. Take control of archaeologist Lemenza Kosugi and navigate through puzzles, traps, and deadly guardians to claim the secret treasure of life. Will you
So what
succeed
is-
in unraveling the secrets of La Mulana,
Tomb Raider.
or will you fall victim in the dangers to the dangers that surround you?
Tomb Raider.
But that's not all.
Oh.
Out the same day, La Mulana 2.
Whoa.
Apparently, they foresaw the success of the first one.
Oh, before it even happened?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I think these are remakes. Experience
okay.
a classic tale of exploration. That would be interesting, right? We're so good. We're gonna drop the first game and the sequel on the front day, on
Lil
the
Uzi
same
Vert,
day.
man.
Yes,
Lil Uzi
sir.
Vert.
He
Dropped
started the
2
wave.
albums in one day.
I'm not gonna read that one. It's the same thing.
All right.
Big week for baseball fans.
Uh-oh.
We have MLB The Show 20,
Johnny.
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 Shout out Johnny.
but there's competition now. MLB The Show 20 is what baseball dreams are made of, with new ways to play, greater customization, and more exciting new paths to take in rewards. This is the biggest and best show ever. Copy
The
and
only
paste.
show, right?
Yeah. The Show 20 is your ticket to play America's pastime your way.
Oh.
Great verbiage.
But that's not all.
19 was pretty
Baseball
good.
fans, you have another one.
On the same
RBI
day?
Baseball
RBI.
20.
RBI
Oh,
coming
oh.
Legends.
It's the arcade
Start
version, not the
here.
simulation.
Here we go. Right off the bat, they've got my attention. Legends start here. Unleash greatness with your MLB crew in RBI Baseball 20. RBI redefines arcade baseball action with the massive advancements, including brand new battling, pitching, and base running
Batting?
controls.
Brand new batting.
Yeah. Batting.
Do they have big head mode? do they have big head mode?
Pause.
I need big head mode.
No, they
Edit
had
point.
that. They had that in one of the games.
In
The
NBA
freaking head
Jam.
was like this.
I think they're getting a little bit more serious.
Yes.
All right.
All new broadcast style pitching camera, major visual improvements, and more authenticity.
When
They're
you
trying.
gotta talk about the camera in your freaking
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready for that one.
Rainbows, toilets, and unicorns.
Oh my God.
Out March 17th.
They shit got Donald Trump's wig thing in that corner of that, right?
all right.
That's
all
a
right,
random
man.
wig. I don't know. Yeah.
Rainbows, toilets, and unicorns.
Oh.
I'm going to try this one. Rainbows, Toilets, and Unicorns is a fast-paced shoot-'em-up bullet hell where you have to progress through waves of enemies and beat 15 bosses. There are 5 different and completely crazy worlds. On your trip into the crazy world of unicorns, you can vent your unjustified frustration and face all of your most unfounded fears.
I need to see footage of this.
Would you if you could pull up anything, can you pull up that just so they can see maybe? Because I look at the people who are on the cover of this.
All right, I'm done.
Wow.
Do you see this?
Is that Mickey? I know
Mickey.
you guys can't see it, but that's all right.
Yo, is it that?
That's Salt
That's
Bae.
Salt Bay,
Salt.
Kim Jong Un. I think. I don't know what the. Yeah, I think
Yo.
Pope. The Pope.
And why they have Donald Trump's wig
Right.
just
That's what I'm
floating?
saying. Yeah. No, that's insane. That's insane. Get that
Is
out of
this
here.
allowed?
Yeah, get that out of there. That's insane. That's crazy.
Oh my God, what are we looking
We
at?
might have a promo code for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's insane. Pull the other one back up.
Which one? This
The
one?
logo. The logo.
Oh, no. Yeah.
It's all good.
There you go.
I'm like lost. Anyways. We'll do one more.
Yeah, there's a lot. That he's
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah,
We'll do
yeah.
one more. We'll
yeah.
do. I will do this one. I'll try. TT Isle of Man, Right on the Edge 2, out March 19th.
Just hearing that title, what kind of game you think it is? Off rip.
TT what?
TT Isle of Man, Right on the Edge 2.
Ride on the Edge 2.
Is that platformer?
Nope.
Is that like a Zelda?
Nope. All right, read it.
Racing across over 60 kilometers
All right.
of long ultra-technical track at breakneck speed requiring realistic riding skills. That is the challenge that awaits in TT2. New features lie ahead. Open worlds, reworked physics, classic motorbikes, and more. Fine-tune your motorbike, upgrade its performance, and monitor its data in real time to stay competitive.
It's a motorcycle game, guys.
TT Isle of Man, Right on the Edge 2.
It is a motorcycle game.
So it was the first one.
Yeah, that was the first one. And that's all I'm going to be able to do.
Hold on, we got one little small news that we just got to spit out there. Another one bites the dust, man. We're not gonna spend time on this, but E3's gone, man.
E3 is gone.
Everybody's canceled, man.
And I think in a future episode, we're gonna be able to discuss, what is the future for developers and the gaming community on how this year is gonna work when it comes to this virus in the gaming world.
Right.
Yep.
But that's all I gotta
now,
say.
everything's canceled. So
Yeah.
Wash
your hands.
Everything's canceled. Wash your hands. Everything's canceled.
Yeah, they canceled them. They
It's a
canceled Mickey
slogan.
Mouse, man.
Everything's canceled. Wash your hands. All right.
Yeah.
With that being said,
Do we want to do it? You just want to?
hey, whoa, you sound like you don't want to.
I'm just thinking of time. I know you.
We
got
good. We good.
Time.
We're here.
Okay. Oh.
It's time for that.
I need this. This
you
is
need
this
this?
is YouTube. Come on, man.
Okay.
They need this.
Well, I just want to make sure we good. All right. Let me see. Let me pull one off the top of the dome.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Freestyle Maestro.
Freestyle Maestro. Yeah.
Content connoisseurs, we're here. YouTube.
That's me rolling the
subscribe.
whole my head.
YouTube, subscribe.
All right.
You want to play games, motherfucker?
Yeah, let's do that. So, you know what really shaves my sprockets?
You like that?
Oh
that.
my god,
We love
that is
that.
amazing. That is amazing. All right. So I had this little discussion with my buddy Greg at work a couple weeks ago. What really shaves my sprockets, when you have a loved one, whether they're your significant other, girlfriend, wife, whatever.
Or all three. Or all three different.
Or all three.
Are we going here?
Yeah. They tell you things weeks later. Okay, let me.
I'm safe.
get
I don't
into
got
this.
no significant other right
Okay.
now. I'm safe. Good.
Here's a little take into it. Oh, so my tire's low on my car. Okay. Is this an ongoing thing or is this new? Oh no, it's been happening for like 3 or 4 weeks. And you're telling me now?
Yeah.
Wow, the danger.
Yeah, because now it's like really low.
You know?
It's really
Before
low.
it was like
and
low.
I want to buy a new car.
So it's like, yeah, just before I had no problem putting air, but now all of a sudden it's not holding air. It's like, you could have told me this 3 weeks ago.
And I started to think about it, and I don't really like
You know?
this car, so maybe we get like another one.
Or here's another one. Here's another one. All of a sudden, you see your girl like favoring her shoulder or her leg or like.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? Why are you limping all of a sudden?
Right. We don't got no stairs in here.
Oh, I tripped like 2 weeks ago on something. I hurt something or this or that or even with getting sick. It's like
Late to the party.
I've been sick for a while now.
like me, right? Like me. This is aside this whole thing that's going on right now, but we're not gonna get into that.
Right.
For me, when anytime I like instantly start to like feel anything where I
Right.
feel off, everybody knows their own body. They know when
Yeah.
you're not right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, anytime I start to not feel right, I start taking shit. You know, I take whatever I feel I need to.
Right.
I don't
To
like
move.
being sick. I
Right.
don't like being sick.
You beat it
I
to
try
the
to
punch.
push it out before it even happens.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't count how many times my wife would be like, "I'm not feeling too hot." I don't know, for the past like 5 days,
I've been fighting
blah
the
blah blah
plague,
blah,
the
and I'm
corona.
like, so have you started taking anything? No.
For the past 5 days, I've had a headache, and now I got blurry vision. Man. I can't see shit. I can't see shit.
It's like you've been feeling like shit for 5 days, and you haven't started taking nothing. Not even a cough drop.
You didn't warn me. I mean,
and now you're telling me.
What about me?
Yeah.
Right. Me and my girl had this discussion about a couple of weeks ago.
It's always,
she claims I gave it to her.
It's
I'm like, no.
Sick or something with the car.
Right.
Oh, I'll be in the car. My wife, she got 15 Colorado lifted, right? I have never had anything lifted, so this is like all these new sounds and feels and shit is new to me. So when I hear something or feel something, it's like, is this normal?
Right.
I don't know if it's normal or not.
Right.
We'll be driving. I'll be in her car because we take my car most places, but we'll be sitting, going somewhere. All of a sudden, whether I'm driving or sitting in the other seat, and the steering wheel starts shaking, or I'll feel a vibration, or something happen. I'll be like, yo, do you hear that?
Right.
Do you feel that?
Yeah, it's been.
Oh yeah, it's been doing it for like a couple of weeks now. What? What do you mean a couple of weeks?
Yeah, man.
Like, come on, let me know so I can call John.
Right.
Get this truck in and figure it out. You know. See what's wrong. Yeah. Maybe something's loose,
Please,
or
women,
maybe the tire pressures are off or something like that. It's like,
let us know.
That's just one thing. I don't mind.
We're here for
if you're hurting, or if there's something going on with your car, I won't know. I won't know unless you let me know.
Not a mind reader.
Oh, it's running rough, or it's running something.
That's what they think it is.
And that's what I say all the time. I'm like, I'm not a mind reader. And then what did she say, joking around? She's joking around. She goes, well, you should be.
Oh.
Like, yo. Whoa.
You want to play games, motherfucker?
Whoa.
okay, so Trav?
I love my girl.
Yeah, now you guys all got to talk about how you love your wives.
I mean,
she already knows.
Yeah, I love my girl.
She already knows. She's the same one that zigzags at the damn store.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that was a couple of sprockets ago.
Yeah. That was a while. That was a throwback sprocket, actually.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you on that, Bobby, because I think it's just a normal thing, man. You know, whenever I feel like I'm getting like a cold or something, even if it's just a scratchy throat, I'll send a text out. You know, hey, woke up this morning. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
All right, cool. At least we know when it started.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You know, but
definitely.
That's cool.
I don't wait.
I think.
Not cool.
I think.
Is it that time?
I think it is that time.
I think it is that time
for the winners.
So let me just first of all, I got a couple things to say.
Yeah.
We're gonna announce the winners of the giveaway that we had to try and boost up the activity on this channel before we actually got it off the ground. You guys did an amazing job. We already announced one for the first 50 subscribers. Thank you to the first 50 subscribers. Now we got a little more, so thank you again for subscribing.
Right. And watching.
I do want to say first things first. If you are listening to me right now and you skip to the end of the video, shame on you.
You want to play games, motherfucker?
Shame on you. Shame on you. And all right.
Yeah.
But we're still going to announce the winners either way. So
Right.
We asked you guys to comment under the first announcement video. We got the comments, and we have picked the 3 remaining winners of the $20 PlayStation card.
With a random generator.
Randomly. We didn't pick favorites. We didn't pick any favorites or anything like that. Again, thanks for the activity on the channel. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for the engagement. I hope you stay tuned. I hope you comment under this one and just tell us what you think of the episode. With all that being said, we're gonna have Steels go ahead and announce his.
Do the first one?
And then Travel announce, and I'll announce my last.
All right, cool.
So the winner is. We should have gotten some kind of drum sound.
Yeah. There's a lot of sounds. There's a lot of sounds we gotta get.
The winner is Pigs Fly 319.
Hey.
And his comment was, "Hope y'all bring more lit ASF content."
Hey.
Is this lit enough for you? You won.
Congratulations. Congrats.
Hey.
Congratulations.
And
Thanks for
thank
subscribing.
you for commenting and subscribing. Yes.
Thank you for all
Tell your
that.
friends, spread the word.
Yes.
Trav, what you got?
This ain't the last one.
Right. And this winner was, drum roll please, for the winner. Congrats, man. His comment was fire emoji. What am I trying to? What? I'm trying to BS with y'all. And with the hand up.
He's
trying to be on the show. So
shout out to my brother. You won. I know you need that. So go ahead and enjoy whatever you're gonna get with that $20, man.
Yeah, Chris Jakes, man. 2 first names, man.
Thank you for commenting. Even though I did it on his phone for him. No, I'm kidding. I didn't do that.
Wow.
I didn't do that.
Yeah,
all right. So We
And
got
the
to take
final.
care of the
And the
final one.
Yeah,
Damn,
this
I
one
feel
I'm-
like it'd be more valid if Lex announced it.
Because he knows how to say the name.
Well, I can do it. I think I can do
All
it.
right.
So my pick, the winner, is Angel Salgado.
Hey, there we
you
go.
go,
Angel
Angel.
Salgado.
Congrats, man.
Ding, ding.
Thank you.
Congratulations,
Day one.
Angel. Yeah.
Congrats.
He decided to. What did he do? He
Found us on
He
Twitter.
found
He
you on Twitter?
found us on Twitter,
Uh-huh.
subscribed,
yes,
subscribed
us.
to the YouTube, followed us on IG,
Did
commented.
everything.
all in that
commented.
order, and guess what? He won for it, and it was
Right.
random.
And he was
He's
the
really looking forward
last
to it.
one to win the drawing.
Right,
Like we hit
exactly.
the random button, the names start flying out, and he was the last
Exactly.
one.
That's-
so
yeah.
Yep, there we go.
That is awesome.
So
awesome.
keep following us,
congratulations. Thank you for all the subscription, all the activity
Chris,
on it,
Angel,
on the
and
channel.
Pink Fly.
Yep.
So congrats to our 3 winners. You guys will be getting your PSN $20 card soon.
Yeah,
so
hit the
Stay
DM.
tuned.
Hit
Hit
the
our DM
DM.
on IG at psandbspod
Right.
if you are a winner, and we will get your code to you.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
congratulations again.
We
Thank
kinda
you for all
gotta-
the support.
Okay, never mind.
More giveaways to come.
Yes,
we're gonna
yes,
start
yes.
reaching for higher subscriber goals
Higher
before
numbers,
we
bigger
go
prizes.
ahead and
Right,
bless y'all.
because we thought 50 was going to be a milestone since we're
Yeah.
just fresh to the YouTube
Yeah,
market.
yeah.
Breaking news: we're at 80.
Oh, awesome! That's awesome. Yeah, 80
Yeah. Less-
subscribers. Awesome.
Less than a week.
We're gonna go for 380 soon.
Yeah, less than
Exactly.
a week,
That's
man.
it.
And
We're gonna
we
hit that bigger goal.
Yeah, but yeah, thanks again for participating in the giveaway. There'll be more to come.
Oh yeah, man.
And with that all being said, gentlemen, are we good? Is there anything you guys want to say about the new format of the season? Where we're at? How we're even doing
Hey.
this?
Yeah.
Anything?
I want to say this.
Okay.
This feels lit.
All right.
This
Yeah.
was awesome.
Get ready, guys. Buckle up.
I definitely
'Cause
enjoyed
we got
this.
some things cooking up.
Yeah, we do definitely.
Don't
This
be
feels real.
confused. Don't be confused by our previous episodes. This is the first time we are recording in person with each
Right.
other.
Yeah,
You know, we never sat
there's-
down at a table
there-
and done this
There's
before.
people that thought or
Right.
that we were always in the same room just because of the chemistry and just how we have these conversations on this podcast, but we've never been in the same room to record. And
Right.
now that we're in the same room, and getting to look at each other, and I mean, you saw that NFL 2K talk.
Exactly.
You know, get ready, man.
Yeah, it might be
You
a couple
know.
episodes. You might see an arm, man. You
Yeah.
might see an arm
I might have to
flying.
sit on that side.
That's why I say you want to switch.
Right.
But this
Yeah,
feels
it's
legit.
lit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before it was just I'm just at my house. You know,
Right.
my wife can come to the door, say I'm going to sleep. Like this feels like we're doing it for real.
Right.
Yeah.
Even though
I
I knew
agree.
we were always doing it.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree.
And we just keep, getting these blessings, man.
Right. And with that,
Shout
with
out.
that being said, I do. Even though Cam likes being humble and shit, I do want to shout out Groovy Goat for
yes.
having us and
Yeah.
letting us do
Giving
this
us
here.
this opportunity.
So, shout
Yeah.
out to Groovy Goat. Shout out to Cam. He's right behind me. You can't see him. But he don't
He's the
want us
mystery
to.
folk.
Yeah, he
He's
don't
the
want us
mystery
to say it too
He's the
much. but
taskmaster.
yeah, I have to shout it out. So there's that. With
Definitely.
all that being said, gentlemen, are we good on the episode?
I think we're good to
Are
end
we
it.
good
are
on
good.
season 2, episode 1, the
Yes.
opening, the premiere?
Let's
Yeah.
finish this.
Premiere, we're good.
We're here, man.
Inaugural. Is that what you said?
And
All
that's it.
So
PS and BS. It's been the boys.
Yes, sir.
We
That's
right.
out of here.
Out of here.
Yeah.